everybody! Hi, 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 hi! Happy Sunday! Happy Sunday! Hi, everybody. How are you today? It's good to see everyone. How was your weekend? How was your Sunday? How are you guys all doing today? Me personally, I'm very close to shitting my pants. I'm really stressed out today. I purposefully woke up. Well, I guess not entirely purposefully, but I woke up. Thanks. I didn't really fall asleep until somewhere around like 3:34, and so I slept in until just about 12, my time zone. So right now it's 1:30 my time zone. Because I don't know, I guess like I felt like the longer I was awake today, the more time there would be to like get nervous and feel nervous about things. So I'm a little bit like late. Not late to stream, but just a little bit of a late riser today, and I'm pretty nervous. But how is everyone's weekend? How are all of you guys doing? Trugga says, I was up till 2 a.m. playing Magic. It sounds like you had an absolutely wonderful weekend. Kev said, why are you 3D? I know you weren't here because you're on a vacation, but I had a silly little 3D debut on Friday. Yay! I got a 3D model because I am like participating in other people's concerts, and one of the concerts is fully 3D. And so I was like, well, I guess if I want to keep participating in people's concerts and eventually have my own one day, I might as well pull the trigger and get a 3D model. So the 3D model is going to be saved for things that are lighter on my computer. Like today, it's just going to be like me talking, no video games on the docket today. So the live 2D will be used for all my gaming streams, but for Sunday sermons and special events, I'll use this one because I'm running a couple more programs using all of this than I usually do. Drunk said, May, assert dominance on Nightmare. You're right. Kev, look at this. Kev, do you feel small? Do you feel insignificant? This is my dominance over you, my friend. Brainrod says, the concert yesterday was sick as fuck, too. Yesterday, I was a part of a 5-hour-long banger of a charity concert, Raises for Races, and we all together, we got $950 of donations to the charity yesterday. So that was great. I've had a very eventful weekend. I've had a very eventful weekend so far. But yay! Wars Up, he says, wow, 3D. I know. Oh, well, it seems like a couple of you are seeing the model for the first time. So watch this. I had to do it to him again. I really like this dance here. It's a lot of fun. Drunk said, I missed the charity event because I was playing Magic all day. That's okay. You were having fun. What the fuck am I watching? It's me busting the move. It's me breaking it the fuck down. You didn't think a nun could break it down like this before? You really are possessed. What do you mean by that? I'm totally normal. See? Totally normal. Nothing wrong here. And again, on Friday, I showed this off a billion times, but take a look at this. Take a look at this. My finest achievement. My greatest contribution to mankind, is the nun back. Nah, my eyes! I promise. I will not dance too much. I will not ruin your vision forever. Oh, my Johnny says, I am seated. Hi! Hello, bestie. How are you? How was your weekend? How was your day? Yesterday, I had a really belated, like, a birthday party with, I have, like, a friend group that's, like, 8 people, and when, I'm sure every adult here understands the way this feels, but, like, when you have more than, like, 2 people that you want to hang out with, you kind of have to, like, schedule birthday parties and gatherings, like, a month in advance. So I had my birthday party, like, 3 weeks late, but it was really nice. I got to play the new Mario Party, and I think I've only ever played Mario Party once, when it was, like, I don't know, dude, maybe, like, the fourth Mario Party or something. So I played Mario Party for the first time in many, many years yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. The new Mario Party is really fun. Warsaw P says that bag's gonna land on R34. That's the goal, baby. That's what I want. As Rama says, I love Mario Party. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty freaking awesome. Nightmare says, this is not what I thought I'd be watching this before my flight. Yay! How was your America trip, Kev? And also, just a question to everyone, what did you guys do this weekend? What were you guys up to? I always look forward to hearing your guys' weekend and what your plans were. What did everyone do? Let me see. Jake says, it's May song hours! Yay! It's just under 20 minutes now, and I'm shitting my pants. Trying hard not to shit my pants, but I am shitting my pants just a little bit nonetheless. Let me see. Drunken says, speaking of R34, how's my latest art commission going? I haven't commissioned it yet, because I have to wait for my Twitch payout next month. So any like art and emotes and stuff I haven't been able to do because I won't get my payout for this month until like the second week of next month. So I haven't been able to commission anything yet, but I promise I will get everything in a timely manner. Ow, hey. Am I lagging or did your smile just make time stand still? Shucks. Oh, come on. Thank you. I appreciate. Oh, did you guys hear meow meow? Hi meow meow. Yay! Well, I guess my joy makes you all boomy. Thank you. Alan says, just been playing games and checking streams. Hell yeah. I hope that you've been having a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Bayron says, not much beat AI Limit DLC. I had some more meetings. Fair enough. I hope that you had a fun weekend despite all the meetings you had to do. Brainrot says, the concert and your song are the highlights of my weekend. Thank you. I'm very nervous, but I'm trying my best to keep it together. Let me see. McGold says, May, I think you did a mistake. What? Huh? What? Discord chat. Huh? What did I do? What do you mean? Oh, no, just ignore that for now, Gold. DistroKid will sometimes release things slightly early. It's not me, it's DistroKid. So, don't worry about it. I'm not that worried about it. I'm considering the music video the full release anyway. So, don't worry. Destructor said, wow, 3D May, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm good. I'm nervous, but I'm good. And I'm trying my best to keep it together. Oh, boy. Also, in order to... Thanks. In order to kill a little bit more time today, some of you will know that I've been running pretty much a poll all month long for the May fan club name. So as you know, we are all members of the church here, all members of the sippy check. After I just got pelted with water. Thank you, though. I will take the sippy check. But as you know, we don't really have a fan club name for the nun herself. So the results are finally in, and I thought I'd show you guys today, just to kill a little bit of time. The names that we had in the response form that were submitted by people throughout the month of February was Sinners, Prophets of Metal, Followers of the Thible, Metal Saints, Mailings, Metalings, Maze Metalheads, and the Prayer Circle. And the winner was Mailings! So congratulations, everyone. You are all my little Mailings now. Those who are devoted to the nun within the church. You're my little Mailing now. You're my little May, baby. I think it's pretty cool. Am I a little Mailing? Yeah, you're a little Mailing. And to be honest, the Mailing is what I wanted to call the Scrungle emote to begin with. So I'm glad to see that name was revived in a different way. So yay, you're my little Mailings now. I think it'll be very cute. So if you ever, I don't know, want to tweet or anything about like me or my community, you can use the little hashtag Megling. I'll be sure to put it in my description and stuff later. But thank you guys for voting as well. 30 responses is pretty freaking good. That's a little bit more than like my usual watchers that I get on like a day-to-day basis. So that's pretty cool. So many of you voted. Thank you all very much. Trucka said she mays on my link to like church. It's gross. Should go church on my link till I may? I don't know. Hi Okami! How are you, my friend? How are you today? It's good to see you. Brainrot says you hit 900 on YouTube too. Yay! Let me look. Oh my god, I did! I have it open in another tab. I have it open in another tab because I don't know, vigilant. Vigilant and scared. But it's there. It's real. It's happening. Yay! Let me see. Shipbox Garage says, can we at least follow the teachings of Thises 3:16? Thick thighs save lives, but thigh highs will be my demise. And honestly, you're real as hell for that, bud. You're real as hell for that. Here, let me hide the opera share for a little while longer. Just because it's not time yet. Not time yet. Yay! Let me see. But yesterday for my birthday, late birthday party, I got so many blind boxes. I put like a bajillion blind boxes on my like my wish list for my friends. So I got like I want to say like 6 blind boxes. I got a ball joint doll blind box. I got a couple of little like figurine blind boxes. So I have a lot of shit now. Tyrone Hambone says, happy song release day! Thank you, Tyrone Hambone! Hello, my friend! How are you? How was your weekend? What were you up to? It's good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the gifted sub. Yay! Oh my god. I'm trying my best to keep it together, but I'm really stressed out. It's like there's nothing for me to even be stressed about anymore, but I don't know. I think it's maybe like residual stress. I'm waiting for the relief to hit. The months-long delay of relief will eventually hit me. And I hope I just hope that people like it. It's been a really long time coming. It's a very long time development for the song. So I'm pooping my pants. Pooping my pants. Bearrat says blind box opening win. Honestly, I do want to get a hand cam to do like crafts because I like to craft anyway. Eventually I will, but ooh, like Pokemon pack openings or like Magic pack openings or like crafts, that would be fun. Pretty good. Tyrone Hambo says, what's good? Went to emo night at Brooklyn Bowl with some new people. It was fun. Just played games and tech support with others last night. Hell yeah! I hope that you had a lot of fun at emo night. What bands were they playing at emo night this time? I feel like the one and only time that I went to emo night, it was pretty much just like the set list was like mostly Pierce the Veil and My Chemical Romance, which I'm not complaining whatsoever. But the last time I went, which was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and I don't even think it was at Brooklyn Bowl. I think it was at like Oddfellows, which I don't even go to like dance clubs anymore. I don't really dance anyway. I just like to go and cheer other people on that are dancing. Dream Spirit says, hi. Hello, Dream Spirit. How are you today, my friend? Thank you very much for raiding into me today. How are you doing? What were you streaming? How is your day going? Happy Sunday! Today is a little bit different of a Sunday stream. It is going to be a Sunday sermon after the song release, and then I'll change the title and everything. But for the meantime, we're just waiting for the official song release in 13 minutes. Dream Spirit says, I was playing Valorant, and thank you so much! Yay, hello! I hope that you had a lot of fun on Valorant. I hope you got some dubs. I don't even know what, like, victories in Valorant are. I've never played Valorant. It just looks like one of those games that I am not skilled enough to play. Tyrone Ambo says it was Blink 182 night, but they did Percival, Papa Roach, Red Jumpsuit, MCR, and other bands from that time. Okay, so it kind of feels more like a early to late 2000s rock and emo playlist, and some 2010s. Hell yeah. Tyrone Ambo says Linkin Park and Paramore too. can we ask what inspired this particular song? Yeah. I mean, I do definitely want to talk stuff about this song as well. Which I feel like it will kind of be hard to do. Hey, what are you meowing about? Oh, I think Meow Meow wants to play. Okay. If you hear jingling in the background, it's Church IT Tech playing with Meow Meow because she's being a little meow meow creature. But M Gamer's question was, can we ask what inspired this particular song? And I could say that I wanted to make a character song first and foremost. I wanted to make a song that kind of like introduced everyone to like who May is and what she is. So like it's very much, I'm not sure how like normal of a song it's gonna feel. It's very churchy. So I'm not sure like how good it will be for everyday listening, but I did my best to make it a good song. Myself and the producer Nezumigi, we worked really hard to make sure that it was still a nice song to listen to. And I guess all I could say really is that it's May song. It's a May song. I don't know if it's necessarily like, I don't know. I didn't want to go in the direction of like general, because I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I kind of have this like, I had this fear that if I like just made like a regular song, it wouldn't really like set the groundwork for like the things that I want to do with May as a character. So I tried to make the song with that in mind, of like the things that I want to do with May as a character, because I want to kind of like build a story, I guess, with May as a character. So yeah, I feel like it kind of lays the groundwork. It's a general introduction to May, but we did our best to make it a good song. The song is just shy of 5 minutes long. It's a long fucking song. So I hope that that's okay with people too. I know a lot of music that people listen to, especially in the TikTokification of music kind of era, music gets shorter and shorter and shorter, and so I did the opposite. I made my song fucking long. The music video is 7 minutes long, but that's only because I have a thank you message at the end of it, with this really nice piano score at the end. So for the song, like, that's gonna be, that you'll see uploaded on like Spotify and Apple Music and stuff, it's gonna be like 4 minutes and 50 something seconds. It's still a pretty long song, but I promise you the whole song is not 7 minutes. That's just the music video. Warsaw P says 5 minutes long. We really have fallen to species. I know. I'm sorry that I didn't. Sorry that I didn't make the 9 minute long metal epic that you would see many heavy metal bands do. Jake says, heck yeah, bring back the composition era. All I could say is that me and Nezumigi really tried our best. I've been formulating the song like over the summer. And so I've been technically like me by myself. I'd been thinking about the song since somewhere around last July, when I started taking streaming a little bit more seriously. And then, me and Nezumigi started talking in August, and that's when we kind of started feeling out like what the song could potentially be and look like. And so we were thinking of releasing it for my official debut in November. And that didn't quite happen because we weren't really done with like the production side of the song. It took a really, really, really long time to get our ideas in a place where everything worked and everything sounded good. So it took a while, for sure. But, ow. Thank you, Wolf Poison. I appreciate your biddies. It took a while. It took a hell of a lot longer than we thought it would. But we're both really happy with the final outcome. So I hope I just hope everybody likes it. I've been pooping my pants all month pretty much. Because there's just been a lot of back and forth. And then things like kept happening over and over and over again, where we weren't sure if the song was gonna be able to come out in time. But we really wanted to finish it, and I was like putting my foot down because I was like, no, it has to be done. If it's not done in March, we're never finishing it. So we're finishing it. And then like more stuff happened, just on all angles. But it's here, it's happening, it's done, and hopefully I definitely want to make more music as well. But I hope that, because this was my first time creating music. And so there was definitely a lot of learning points. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing for pretty much the whole duration. I made the lyrics and the top line melody, and that was the concept of the song. I sent like a WAV file of just me like singing how I wanted the song to go. And then Zumigi was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I can work with that. I could probably make this work." And he did. It took forever, but on both of our sides to get to the song to a place where we wanted other people to hear it. But we got it. We did it. Yay! Welcome to the church, Juan Rizel. Thank you very much for being here. Welcome to the church, and thank you for being here. Yay! Jake says, more May originals is definitely something I'm looking forward to. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's been a long time coming, but I'm excited that it's happening. And we're 5 minutes out. We're 5 minutes out. Does anyone else have any other questions that they want me to answer, like ahead of the song release, before everybody hears it for the first time, technically, except Gold, who couldn't wait? Boo! I'm kidding. I'm not actually booing you. You were just excited. I don't blame you for that. Thank you for being excited. Okay. My mouth is so dry. I've said this before, but when I get nervous, my mouth gets super fucking dry. And I'm super nervous right now, so my mouth is terribly dry. So you're going to be hearing me drink a lot of water today. Which, in general, I do drink a lot of water. I think Shitbox Garage says if I know one thing about women, is that they don't drink enough water. Not me. I carry around a 40-ounce fucking tankard every day. Whenever I go to work, I drink, so I know, I think the average fluid ounces that women need to drink in a day is somewhere, I think it's like 96 fluid ounces. So if I drink 2 of my 46-liter bottles, that is just about like the number that I need. So then I'll drink a couple of my 12-ounce waters of cup when I get home. So I for sure drink enough water. I'm very good about my water intake because I live in the fucking desert. And if I don't have enough water, then I'll have a heat stroke. Where's up pieces? When's the European tour? I don't know. If I ever get to the point where I start getting invited to perform at cons, I think that's cool enough. Okay, I'm nervous and I gotta blow my nose again, sorry. Okame said, I feel you. Thank you. Oh My Johnny says, I have to drink hella water. Yeah, Oh My Johnny is even better at drinking water than I am, because whenever I go out with my friend, Oh My Johnny, she's the one that always has water on her. When I go out, like, with friends, I never remember to take my water, so I'm always drinking Oh My Johnny's water. So thank you for being my... thank you for being my bestie that lets me drink out of your water whenever we go out. But I'm really good at taking my water to work. Never forgotten my water when it comes to going to work. Ronga said he stroked. He stroked on my heat until he passes out. I don't know. Alan says, must suck when it's summertime where you live. Oh, for fucking sure. There's been a really heavy heat wave the last couple weeks, actually. And so it's been almost just below what summer weather would be for us, like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Every single day. And apparently it's gonna get cold again this week. It's gonna go back down to like the 70s. So we'll have like a springtime again, which is nice. But I was kind of acclimating to the heat already. So I'm like, all right, okay. Well, you could do that, I suppose. Brayron says, temps are dropping for a few days at least. Ugh. I mean, I'm a little relieved because if it stayed 90 degrees from now until probably late October, I don't think anyone would see me outside ever again. McHoney says, "Hi, Maine. Hi-yo. Hope your day's going well. My day is going well. How are you today, McHoney?" We also have just under a minute before the song comes out. So I'm gonna switch you guys over to a full screen view of the whatchamacallit full screen view of the YouTube page. I will be in chat with you guys. I didn't want there to be anything on screen like the chat or the usual stuff that you would see here. I'm Kat. Hi, Silver. How are you? Thank you very much. Song time. Yay! But okay. I'm going to switch us over to the full screen for the YouTube premiere. And I'll see you in just a minute. I'll see you in approximately 7 minutes, actually. All right. Yeah. It's about to be go time. Ah! It's over. I did it. Yay. I'm surprisingly more emotional than I thought I was gonna be. Stop. Why did you make me the eye closed? Ow. I've been singing for over, I don't know, somewhere around, like, I started singing on YouTube just as myself, so, like, you know, my name was in it, so all those videos are gone now. But I've been singing for maybe since, like, I started uploading videos in 2014. And I was lucky if I ever got anything more than, like, 50 to 100 views on anything. And so, releasing this song, I kept telling myself that I would be grateful if I got, like, I don't know, like 500 views in the first 6 months, you know? Because that's just how releasing things is. And I guess it had me looking, back a lot at myself that started posting covers 12 years ago. And it really has been a long time, you know? I've been singing for various eras of my life. And I guess I'm really glad that VTubing gave me the opportunity to do things that I wouldn't have been able to do just as myself when I was uploading covers under my own name. Because I remember I used to walk around, you know, to my trusted friends in my high school band class, and I'd be like, "Hi guys, I make covers. Please check out my cover." And I was lucky if like a couple of them actually did. You know? So I'm just grateful that as Heavy Metal May, I was able to make a song of my own. Because I wouldn't have been able to do it without all of the financial support that I've been getting, and all of the emotional support too. Because when you're uploading covers for that long, and I'm sure every small creator knows this, but when you upload things for that long and nobody sees them, it makes you feel like you're inherently lesser than, like you don't deserve to be seen because you're just not as talented as the people who do get views. And I know views is not the reason that you should be creating music, right? But everyone has those thoughts. And so I'm just really grateful that as a VTuber, I was able to gain the support and the love and the push that I needed to to go out on a limb and make music for myself. And I know I've said before that I refuse to cry on stream, and if I'll do it, I'll cry after at midnight, you know? But I guess I couldn't really hold it back this time. 'Cause I don't know, 'cause I'm dumb. I guess I was just really stressed for a long time. That I guess I still had this thought in my head that I'm putting all this time and effort and money and passion into this project, and I know, just being honest with myself, that if people didn't watch it, I would have been really crushed. But 33 people are here today, and that's more than I could have said for the me that uploaded videos and got lucky if 15 people watched them. So, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna stop being a little baby. And I'll stop crying. Because listen, y'all. Not to sound like a Zodiac person, because I really am not that big into Zodiac stuff, but I am a Pisces. And I am a big crier. I just refuse to cry on stream for the most part. Warsaw says, "What are you, a nun or a bitch?" Ah, fuck, you're right. Damn, shit. Ah, you're right, I'm a nun, not a bitch. Good point. Because a girl, I'm gonna listen to this song in regular rotation. It's that good. Thank you. I'm just glad you guys like it. Thank you guys for watching it with me. Thank you guys for watching it with me. Thank you guys for watching me on stream for as long as you have. I know I've only been streaming for like a year and maybe around 5 months. But I've received a lot of support, and I'm just very grateful for everybody. Because it's one thing to be a creative person, and to create for the sake of making yourself happy, right? But it's another thing to be a creative and feel seen. And I don't think I ever started feeling seen until, when I started VTubing. So thank you guys, for seeing me. I'm gonna take a sip of water now. And I'm sorry for the waterworks. I'm actually all out of water. I was so nervous before the song released that I drank all my water, and now I don't have any water. Do you have any water? Yeah, Church IT Tech has water. I stole his water. Oh, Christ almighty. Y'all ever like I don't know, man. Y'all ever feel like you achieved one of your lifelong dreams? Cause I have, and that's pretty cool. I know it's silly for, wanting to release something original. Cause there's tons of small artists out there that make it grind really hard and release their own original music without the help of anyone else, alright? I needed so much help. I'm not that talented. But, it just feels like I finally achieved one of my lifelong dreams. Which is so silly, because I'm just a little guy. But I guess everyone's goals and wants out of life are different. And one of my goals was to make music. So I did it. And I'll try to make more. Yay! Need me to get the hose out again for the 3D model? Sure. Yay! I did it! Oh. Oh boy. Mikati says you deserve all the help. Thank you. Okay. Whew. I'm sweaty now. I was crying and sweating and pooping my pants. If you weren't aware. Crying, sweating, pooping my pants. Maybe even grittying a little bit. I did it. Put on the weenie costume, crybaby man. Aw, man, you're right. I gotta go to Super Weenie Hut Jr. And Mary says, but May, you don't wear pants. You're right. I guess technically I'm not even wearing pants in this model. It's just one big scantily clad dress. Whew. Songs to piss your pants to. Deliverance 2026 Heavy Metal Bay. Alright. I'm pulling it together. No one's ever cried before. What's crying? I don't know. Fucking, meow meow. Have you ever cried before? She didn't even look at me. She didn't even. I got I gotta talk to my cat to emotionally rebalance. Woo. Eric says, when I saw you went live on Twitch on my phone, I rushed to get to the computer to turn it on. Yay! Thank you for wanting to watch it. Thank you guys for being here. I'm a little baby. I'm a little baby man. But it's out. It's over. I can breathe for a couple minutes. And I can, get back to work on covers. Never ends. Oh, thank you. Oh. Where's up? He says, well, you definitely are little. I feel like I deserve to kill one person today. I deserve to kill one person. I deserve to commit one murder. So you all better watch yourselves, because you don't want to be my one murder. Unless, like, that's your kink and you want to be murdered. There's a lot of weird fetishes out there. Deadbeat says, can't wait for this to hit chart #1 in Japan. Never. Troy said, try me. Guys around says, murder me. Well, okay, there's a couple people that do want to be murdered, so there you have it, guys. Whew. Oh boy. Okay, well, how about we get into you guys have any questions or thoughts about the song that you just heard? Actually, because I wrote the lyrics. As all of you guys know, I'm an ex-Catholic, and so I very much wrote. I feel like back when I was had that heavily Catholic guilt really drilled into you. There's always a nebulous they that they wanted me to fear. And so I know, like, some of the lyrics might not make a lot of sense, but that's what I was going for is, you know, the nebulous they. There's always some nebulous they that they want you to fear. And so I was really going for that. And then also, I wanted the feeling that, I mean, you could probably tell now I'm a little bit of an evil nun. Cat's out of the bag. I think the song kind of revealed that. I'm kind of an evil nun. I like the Phantom of the Opera. And that part where I'm like, for I am inside your mind. I was like, I want there to be a lyric where it feels like I'm, like, invading you. And I couldn't think of anything better than for I'm inside your mind. Because in the Phantom of the Opera song, they're like, the Phantom of the Opera is there inside your mind. And I couldn't think of anything better than that. That's just a little bit of my thought process behind it. Gamer says, you think you got vampire fangs? You're right, I do. But I didn't get vampire fangs because I'm evil or anything. I got vampire fangs because vampires are sexy. I'm not a vampire. I just think that vampire fangs are sexy. Ha. I'm, like, still sweating my balls off. Oh my god, Toyomo is here. Hello, Toyomo. So actually, Toyomo here in chat, he said congratulations on the original song release. He actually, he did additional guitars, for the song. So everybody give this guy a little clap. Thank you! I think, maybe Nezumigi is sleeping, because I think it's late as fuck where they live. Hold on, what time is it? Oh yeah, it's in, like, the middle of the night for you guys. Toyomo, go to bed! Toyomo, don't stay up! Unless you, like, work early in the morning, then it's fine and you're allowed to be up. Toyomo says, but I am Nezumigi and I just woke up. Oh, so you're... Got it, so you are on his channel. Got it. Yay, hi! Well, it's good to see you. I guess, Nezumigi's on his brother's Twitch, but, hi! Thank you for working so hard with me. I hope that you saw everybody's reactions and responses. Everyone really liked it, and we can be really proud of ourselves because everybody liked it. Yay! We did a good job. Oh, Bofa says, so as someone who isn't a huge follower of your channel, but also a huge metal fan, I think I can speak without bias. Deliverance was a banger. Yay! Oh, Christ. Yeah, I feel so. Actually, when we were really heavily in, like, the trying to get the song over the line process, I actually cried before listening to the song. I think it was one of the final mixes, but the first time that we got, like, the full picture of the song, at that last and like the guitar is going crazy, I like started crying. Cause I don't know, I didn't expect that I could make a song that good. Two horns up certified. Yay! Yippee! Yippee, 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 yay! I'm just glad that everyone likes it. Oh. Okay. Well, what else? That's all I got. That's all I got for today. Whew. Hell. I was so nervous this morning that I couldn't. Usually I try to write down things that I want to talk about, like for Sunday sermons. And then I also bounce off of you guys a lot. But like, sincerely, I was barely capable of even forcing myself to eat today. I was so nervous. I did it, yay! Oh, Christ. Debbie says, May, I know what you could talk about. All right, throw it at me. Give it to me. I'm brain dead today. All I can think about is not crying. Wakami says, let's all talk about how awesome May is. No, please. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose my brain. The album. I don't have that much money, guys. Over the many months that I was working on the song, I probably spent a combined like around $1,400, and that's like all of my Twitch payouts for last year. So I don't think I have any. That was just one song, dog. I don't know if I could do a whole album yet. That's a lot of money, and I don't make that much money, y'all. Also, Nizumigi, since you're there, you might not have seen it, but I left messages for everyone involved in the project. So there's an extra message for you in the description of the video. So feel free to read that when you have time. I'll make sure to tell everybody else that I left a message for them. Just because I don't know, I feel weird about messaging people directly, so I didn't want to like message you my thank you directly. Cause I don't know, shy and nervous or whatever. So have a look at that when you have time. Jake says, well, we know we gotta do. Fund the May album. No, please. I get enough. I get more than enough. But thank you. Ogami says, when's the next single? I'm kind of working already. Like nothing too crazy, nothing too serious yet, but I'm kind of working. I'll get there. My daughter says, whoa, that's a lot. Yeah, man. And I just work like a regular office lady job, so I'm not making like a ton of money. I told you guys for many months, every single time I get something from Twitch, it goes straight back into something else regarding my content creation. And so for like the last 6 months or however long it's been, whenever the hell last like August, September was, it's been going to that. And a couple of the other things, like other outfits and my 3D model and stuff like that. I find a way to make it all work. Deadbeat says, May, do you have a color shifter? I want to see blue May. Kinda. Hold on. I think I'd have to edit it in Shoost, though. I think it's probably somewhere in, like, the temperature. Probably temperature. This is probably the closest you're gonna get to blue May. You can get really red May, really blue May. I'm somewhere in the middle of really pink May. I know that I look like, I always very much look like a color. But have you guys ever seen Twilight? There's something I really enjoy about movies that have like a really strong look to. What is it, meow meow? What? What is it? Oh. She's talking back. But like I really appreciate when movies have like a very strong visual indicator. And the only movie I could really think about for that is Twilight, because if you watch the first Twilight movie, it's so blue-green. It's like very, almost worryingly blue-green. And so I like, and I've seen like other VTubers too, or like y'all ever seen that main blue Evanescence album cover? And it's like very blown out blue and white. That's kind of what I'm going for, but like pink or purple. Versus everything's blue, very much so. Actually, speaking of like older movies, even though saying that Twilight is an older movie does kind of make my skin crawl, I have been thinking a lot about like the Hunger Games, because I haven't watched the Hunger Games since I was probably when it came out, like 14, 15. And I like have been thinking like I kind of want to rewatch it. I don't know. It just kind of like wiggled back into my brain. There's a lot of older movies that I haven't really thought about in a while. But I kind of want to rewatch the Hunger Games. I don't know why. It just kind of popped up in my head, and I was like, I remember that being a pretty good movie. Maybe I should rewatch that movie. So maybe that's what I'll do later. If I need a break from my computer, maybe I'll like rewatch the Hunger Games or something. Because there's the Hunger Games is not old. Fuck off. Well, listen. I feel like once things start getting towards like the 15-year anniversary, that's when it starts to get a little bit old. But let me look up. When did the Hunger Games come out? When did the Hunger Games 1 movie come out? I'm Googling it. March 23rd, 2012. So it's approaching like the 15-year anniversary. And Gamer says, you need to watch The Hobbit. So I'm a little nervous about watching The Hobbit because, as you guys know, I watched The Lord of the Rings for the first time a couple months ago. Only the first one. We haven't watched the other ones yet. But I watched the first Lord of the Rings director's cut for the very first time. And the reason that I never really got into Lord of the Rings before is that when I was in middle school, my middle school curriculum made me read The Hobbit. And The Hobbit, for my little 8th grader brain, was so boring that it made me stop reading, like, permanently. And so I'm a little nervous to watch The Hobbit because what if it makes me feel the same and now I don't watch movies anymore? Also, hello, readers! Hi, Tressa! How are you? Welcome to the church. I hope that you're having a good day. Hold on, let me scoot down. Welcome to the church. How are you? How was your stream? What were you streaming today, Tressa? How are you doing? What's going on? I hope that you had a fun stream. Today, I released my first original song. I was very stressed out about it, but it's out now. I finally showed it off. And so now we will kind of commence the usual Sunday sermon, because I'm going to cry again if I keep thinking about it. Valley Cypher says, we're hoping to spread the goddess's mission of light and luck. Ooh, I see. Trista says, I was doing Slay the Spire too. I've been hearing a lot about Slay the Spire too. I hope that you've been enjoying the game a lot. I don't know a lot about the game myself, but Church ID Tech has been playing it, and it looks like fun. Let's see. Twerk for me, girl. Hello. Let's see. Bendy says, man, don't get mad, but the two straps over your tummy mouth look like eyes. Your tum-tum has a face. It's my mouths. You guys heard all the harmonies in my original song. They had to help me. These are the ones that do the mids, highs, and lows. And I got more mouths, too, on my legs. I got tons of mouths. Okay. Ha, wah. Let's see. Trista says, it's a bunch of thinking. I get that. When I play Baldur's Gate 3, I'm thinking a fucking lot. Let's see. Forgive me, sister, for I have sinned. Well, hold on. What was your sin? Because we do like to hear about people's sins in this church. For Raiders and Tressa, if it's your first time in the church, it's nice to meet you. My name is May, as in heavy metal May, and I just released my first original song today. So if you'd like to check that out, you can go ahead and check out the link in !music. I just released that today. So we're kind of celebrating that, and we're also just hanging out because I do regular Sunday sermons every single Sunday. I'd stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays, and Sundays. So you can catch me here in my church 4 nights a week. And now I am also a singer. Now I also sing, so that's pretty cool. Trista says, Arm recommended you. Oh, I see. Thank you very much, One Arm, for bringing your friends here. I appreciate you. Yay! Debbie says, don't read what I said. What? Hold on. Let me look. May has a lot of mouths. If she sits down, 90% of what she says is muffled. Hey! Yeah, that's why you always see me standing. I have to stand to do the sermons. CEO says, hi, May! Hi, Theo! How are you, my friend? Welcome to the church. Be more crabby. Thank you very much for being here. Yeah, I could be a little bit more crabby if you want. Get off my lawn, bitch. I'm just being silly. But welcome to the church, and I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day. Tressa, if you need to get some rest after your Slay the Spire 2 stream, no worries at all about needing to raid and run. But I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. And lurkers, it's nice to meet you. Again, my name is May. I stream 4 nights a week. I stream a lot of video games, and now I also do singing stuff. I mean, not also. I've always done covers, but I just released my first original song, so I feel a little bit more like, I don't know, not professional. I don't want to say that. I'm nowhere near professional. You guys hear the way I talk. I definitely feel a little bit more like established, I guess, as someone who sings, so. Yay! Be More Crabby says, hi, hello, how are you today? Nice to meet you. Daffy Duck says, I've seen a beautiful woman and I've fallen in love. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm a nice little nun lady. And that's all you gotta worry about. Where's that piece is real. Vespera says, you're professional in my heart. Oh, yay! Be More Crabby says, do you play any instruments other than singing? Silly question. Watch this. Don't. Too late. It's already beginning. Where's up pieces? Anyway, gotta go to bed. Bye. Good night. Where's Happy? Thank you for hanging out. May plays a skin flute. Shut up. But growing up, I did play the piano and the flute. And then on my desk here, while I stream, I have what I like to call the orchestra of annoyance. So I have a kazoo. I have my slide whistle. And I have a recorder. And then I also have a kalimba in my drawer. But I don't really know 100% how to play the kalimba yet. But I have it. I have it, and it sounds really nice. I'll get there. I'll learn how to play it. But this is another orchestra, another orchestra of annoyance instrument. It's so peaceful, I know, right? Bowtie says, I should really make a bingo card for May's stream. Slide whistle would absolutely be the free space. Or kazoo. I could kazoo a lot. I could kazoo the fucking pants off of you. And recorder. But I don't really know how to play the recorder yet. I have to practice it more. Young Dragon Ace says, hi May! Hello, Young Dragon Ace! How are you today, my friend? It's good to see you. How's your Sunday going? And in fact, everyone, tell me about your weekend. I was so nervous about getting the song released that I didn't really do my normal conversation points. But now that it's out and I'm normal, now that it's out and I can be normal now, tell me about your weekend. Tell me about your week. How are all of you doing? It's good to see all of you. Whew. Mo says, man, I haven't seen a kalimba in years. It's nice. One of my viewers, Tesla Man gifted it to me for my birthday via Throne. And it was very cool. I like it a lot. Luminox says, May, my request has been sent. Okay. I will look. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see your messages. Oh. Oh. I don't know if you want me to say it, but thank you. You're very nice, Luminox, and I will send you cat hug gif. Because I can't think of anything super nice to say on stream right now, but you're very kind, and thank you a lot for gifting 50 subs last time. You're very, very nice. Oh. Vespero says, are there any works for a second release yet? I'm working on a collaboration second song, yes. It is happening. But it's still in the very starting phase, so I can't I can't really share a lot about it yet. But there is a second release getting worked on. But it is a collab, so I'm pretty sure it'll be on my channel, but I just know, just know I am still working. I'm always working. Luminox is also W cover. What do you mean W cover? It was an original song, baby. May released her first original. Brainrot says, your collab with Okami for the concert was insane. Yeah, I was surprised, actually. Because I feel like whenever I scream, I feel like my screams are too thin. And so I was a little... Because Okami is one of my favorite VTuber metal vocalists. Okami is an absolute beast. And I feel like Okami has these awesome... Like, her range is crazy. And so I was a little bit nervous about duetting with Okami because I was like, I feel like my voice is going to sound so thin compared to hers. But we sounded really good together. So I was really happy. And it seemed like the chat was really digging it too on the charity concert. So that was fun. Luminox says, oh, it wasn't original? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I put original song in the in the title, did I not? Hold on.
Heavy metal made Deliverance.
Looking up, yeah, it says original song right there, buddy. It's my first ever original. I did it. Yay! Get that on Spotify, my guy. It actually already is. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, and it'll be on YouTube Music within the coming days because YouTube Music is kind of a fucker and they take a while. But it's already been uploaded to DistroKid and I have it set to just upload everywhere. YouTube Music just takes a long time, and any person that has released music on YouTube Music can vouch for this. For some fucking reason, YouTube just takes light years to upload your music to YouTube Music. It just happens. Mo says, I'm sure you'll agree, but recording vocals to me is the most pure form of self-expression. You're right. It's scary. Recipe says, is working with DistroKid easy? More or less, yeah. Like, there are, like, yearly fees, which can be kind of a pain, but they kind of... I don't want to say it's like a monopoly, but the easiest way to just release music en masse is through DistroKid. It's easy and it's cheap enough to where I feel comfortable using it. But yeah, I feel like it's pretty easy. I feel like you wouldn't have to worry about it a whole lot. Let's see, Bloof! Hi, Bloof! I actually uploaded a TikTok and YouTube short about you today, Bloof. I don't think you were able to be there for the last stream, but you kept picking fights with all of the other people in the Cult of the Lamb cult. So I uploaded a TikTok about you today. Deadbeat says, May is so pro now that she could do a collab with Michael Jackson. Are you telling me to die? Is that what that is? Are you telling me to die? Mo says, yesterday when I got back in the booth, it was like this rush of feelings I kept in for years came out all at once. And that's wonderful. I'm glad that you can feel such powerful things while you're singing. Over the months, as I was singing Deliverance, we probably re-recorded the song around 10 times. And I felt like I didn't have the right voice for the song, despite it being my song. And I was having, like, the worst case of imposter syndrome for months. And it made it really hard for me to work on covers and everything. Because I felt like I was such a lacking singer. But I'm glad that everyone liked the song. And it does make me feel a little bit more free now. And I'll get back to work on releasing more covers and stuff. All of my money just went straight to the original song. So I will have some more free money again. And I will work on covers again. I'll work on it. Luminox says, stealing your 3D muscle. This thing is awesome. Yay, I'm glad you like it. Yippee! Blue says, I saw that. I was cackling. Yay! I'm glad you like my silly little talk. I have to take you out back and shoot you. Mo says, I'm listening to Deliverance on my PlayStation Spotify. Yay! I'm glad. I'm so proud. Thank you. I'm just relieved. That's all I can say. Deadbeat says, I gotta go now. I'm blessed to be your friend, May. Sting you later. Goodbye, bees. Thank you for hanging out while you could. I'm also blessed to be your friend, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, whether you're going to work or anywhere else. See you later. Eric says, it's on Spotify? Yeah. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, iTunes, and a couple of other places. YouTube Music will take a while. YouTube Music will take a while because that's just how YouTube Music is. But it's on its way. Officially, it's been delivered to Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Music, Instagram and Facebook, TikTok. It has been uploaded to YouTube Music, but it's submitted, so it's not entirely there yet. It'll be on Amazon, Pandora. I chose like the mass release, so it will be available on like any streaming platform. I just gotta give it a couple of days for some of them, couple more days for some of them, but yay! Yippee, 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 yippee. Luminox says, straight on my liked songs of my Ghost of Tabor playlist. Yippee! Mo says, I'm not even kidding. I have goosebumps down my arm. This is immediately being saved in my favorites. I'm very grateful that you guys are listening to it and you guys liked it. I don't want to say I'm, like, tired, because I'm not tired, but I definitely feel like, you know, when you're, like, working on something really hard for a while, whether it's, like, a project at work or something else, and then once it's finally done, you're like, oh my god, I have no energy. Like, that's how I kind of feel right now. I'm like, oh god, like, the weight's gone now. It's out. I don't have to worry about it anymore. And that feels pretty good. All the tension's out. You're totally right, Bloof. Whew.
Yay. I'm free.
Not that it was, you know, like, particularly taxing or anything. But I did definitely give it my all. Thank you, Vespi. Whew.
Yay.
Luminox says, duty calls. Moderation must be done. See you later, May. No problem, Luminox. Thanks for hanging out while you could. And thank you for being here. Yay. Ooh. Also, thank you for the head pats. I feel like I'm a little too zoomed in for you to see the head pats. Hold on. I'll zoom out slightly. Bloof says, nothing tiring about releasing a hit new single. Nope, not at all. Well, it's not a hit, but thank you anyway. I'm gonna try my very hardest not to watch the metrics to it too closely. I try not to in general. I just kind of look every now and then to see if the things I release have, like, crossed, like, 100 or whatever views. So I'll try not to watch this one very closely, but it's kind of like my baby. So I'm gonna have my eye on it a little, but
Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Theo says, I'm trying to find a game to play because I feel like streaming tonight. Any suggestions, chat? Let me look at my Steam, because I'm sure that I have a recommendation for you. Oh, somebody subscribed to my YouTube. Yay! I mean, I know that they're not here, but thank you to that one SCP video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I feel like a game you'll probably enjoy. Zio, you'd probably like Metal Hellsinger. I feel like you'd be into that. What's something else? Dude. Maybe I don't have any more recommendations for you, because all I've been playing outside of stream is Hades. You could always choose to get into, like, a new series. Like, for me, before I got into Kingdom Hearts, I was like, I want to play another series. I want to be able to play through a series so that I never have to worry about what I need to stream next. And that was Final Fantasy, and then that was Kingdom Hearts. So now I never have to worry about streaming something different, because I got into Final Fantasy and I got into Kingdom Hearts. And then as a third game, I got into Nier Replicant. And so when you get into a series, it kind of makes it so that you don't have to think about what to stream. Rayron says, I'm kind of biased towards Souls-like. I get it. Instructor says, I subbed. In all honesty, I thought I was already, but I fixed it. No worries. Thank you for subscribing to my silly little YouTube channel. It's never a requirement, but I appreciate you nonetheless. Bloof says, Guilty Gear Strive just for the music alone. Guilty Gear Strive, it has that one really cool song that you listen to, right? Sorry, I pointed at Church IT Tech. There's a song that you like from Guilty Gear a lot, right? He said Smell of the Game. I don't know if that's a Guilty Gear Strive song, but he listens to to a Guilty Gear song called Smell of the Game all the time. And it's a pretty good song. Destructor says, oh, I already read that one. Hee 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 hee. Bloof says, have you heard the new dearly beloved Dearly Beloved Day apparently released? I don't think I have. No idea. Blue says, yup, it is, and it's dope as fuck. It's a pretty good song. Church IT Tech is the kind of person that once he has a song he likes, he puts it in this playlist that only has like 7 songs, and they're all very good songs, right? But if when I'm in his car and he's listening to the same 7 songs every time, it does kind of make me feel like I'm insane. Because I'm the kind of person, so actually chat, how many of you are playlist people? How many of you are playlist people? I have never been a playlist person. I hit shuffle on my recommended music and that's it. And that's like all I am. Zio says me. Yes, Zio, you have sent me many playlists over the year. I know that you are a playlist girly, and your playlists have been pretty good. Wiley says, oh fuck, she's ascended to our dimension. Maybe I have. Something like that. You don't have to be too scared. I'm a nice little nun still. Bearman says, I have one playlist. How many songs is in that one playlist, though? I sincerely, I have, like, the YouTube, what's it called, actually? For You playlist. I just hit shuffle on that every day, and it will usually just deliver to me songs I already like, and then sometimes, like, new songs from artists that I already listen to. So it's a pretty safe bet for me. I always just listen to that. Let's see, scrolling up here. Bloof says, I use it all. Playlists, algorithms, etc. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Mo says, you know what I admire about you? You can feel every ounce of passion in your lyrics. You're a rare quality of artist.
Ah, shucks. I'm just me. I'm just a little old May.
But thank you for thinking so highly of me. I'm just a little guy. Zio says, yeah, my 14-hour-long playlist. How do you even get through it all? Is the question. Bearmon says, about 64 songs. That's pretty good. 64 songs, I feel manageable. Daniel says, May, congrats for the original song. I listened to it, and it was amazing. Also, hi, everyone. Daniel here.
Hi, Daniel. Thank you for listening to the new song. I appreciate you so much.
DBS says, May, is that a new model? Maybe. Maybe something like that. I did a secret model debut on...
Oh, thank you.
I did a secret model debut on Friday, because I've been cooking this 3D model for a minute, and I feel like it was the right time to show you guys. Also, sorry, none back time again. Thank you for following Oreozilla Apothecon. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for joining the church.
Yay.
Bray Russ says, it's been a great week for May fans. I'm glad. I'm so glad that you feel that way. I was a little nervous that for March, like the birthday surprise month, that I didn't have like enough prepared. Because I was still trying to get Deliverance over the end goal. But it seems like everyone is satisfied with everything I've done this month. So that is nice. I appreciate you guys for being here. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Oreozilla says, thanks for the welcome. Heavy metal nuns are the best. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Thank you. Actually, speaking of heavy metal nuns being the best, if you are coming into the church for the first time, I just released my first original song today. You can type out !music and it'll take you straight to the brand new song. Or you can also hang out with me here and you can listen to the song after I finish stream today. Yay! MGamer says, so you could say you have delivered. I have delivered. I have served. Listen, you have to be chopped and ate before you can truly cook and serve. So oh no, that's it. That's not it. You have to be chopped and cooked so that you can truly serve and ate. Got it. I got it right this time. Whoo boy. I'm like tired. Mo says, don't sell yourself short. Here's the thing. I've been performing for 2 decades. When I was started, I was afraid because I didn't know how an audience would react to a singer in a wheelchair. But I've decided to focus on my passion, and you are honestly such a testament to what passion can do. Thank you! I'm not sure if you were here for when I first released the song, and I instantly started crying. But it's been a very, very, very long journey for the Metal Nun. Very long journey for the Metal Nun. So I am happy that you guys liked the song. I am very relieved. Let's see. Oh, what was I talking about? I'm all over the place today. I'm barely hanging on to any thought in particular. Let me see.
Meow, 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 meow.
Okay, now that song's in my head. We were talking about games for Zio to play. My honest bet, just get into a series. Dude, play Bayonetta, actually. I think you liked it when I was streaming Bayonetta. Give Bayonetta a try. I think you'll really enjoy Bayonetta. And then also, I was waiting for it to go through, but as a thank you to all of you who were here for the original song release, I just started a giveaway. I released a brand new merchandise line on my Fourth Wall shop, and it's the New Metal May drop. So as a thank you for all of you, go ahead and do ! Enter to win one of my new shirts. And also, if you would like to support me in ways beyond subscribing, you can go ahead and use my code PREY on AdvancedGG, or you can buy something from my silly little Fourth Wall store. It is all very appreciated. But again, nothing is ever required or mandatory. Nothing monetary is ever required or mandatory. I'm just simply glad that all of you are here, and I will continue to do these giveaways as a way to thank my community, especially today. Thank you guys very much for all being here today. It means a lot to me. Brian Ross says, the nuns deserve support. Thank you. All I can say is that I'm trying my best.
Yay.
Let me see here. No fucking way! 6 in a row? Dude, you've got to be joking. 6? You won 6 in a row. That's crazy. You gotta stop. You gotta stop entering these. I have no idea how that's happening. Dude, I guess you just have the best luck in the world. Okawi says, no, it's rigged. No fucking shot. I have no idea. How he keeps winning these. Mo says that's the immediate vibe I got from Deliverance. It sounds like something Evanescence would sing. You sound incredible.
Yay, I'm glad.
Let's see. Mission Eden says this is 18 plus. I kind of accidentally talk about not safe for work topics all the time. So it's suggested that you are not a minor when you're here, especially for the last stream, because we were talking about a very terrible Skittles story that involved Skittles and Akuchi. So, yeah. It's, highly suggested minors are not here. Topic, well, today, I released my new song, so that's kind of my first original song. So that's kind of the main conversation point today. But, it's also kind of doubles as the Sunday sermon. So, we could talk about literally whatever. That's what the Sunday sermons are. Eric says, man, sounds like I missed quite a story. Well, you did. Don't worry about it too much. Daniel says, how did you get into practicing metal vocals? That's amazing. I've been practicing some brutal death, gurgled guttural vocals before. Also some black metal top vocals. It takes a lot of practice, to be honest. It does. Oh, hold on. Moen said, bye. See you later. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for checking out the first original song. I appreciate you for being here, Mo. I'll see you later. And I hope that you have a great time recording with the things that you're working on too. Bye. I got into practicing metal vocals because I got into practicing metal vocals simply because I was interested in testing my limits. I've only been streaming for about a year and 5 months. I think I started practicing metal vocals maybe like a month or two before that. So I've not been doing it for too long. That's why I also call myself an aspiring metal vocalist rather than just calling myself a metal vocalist, because I don't think I'm that great at this on the screams yet. But all I can say is that I try my best in everything I do. So I feel like that counts. Also, MGamer, no, you do not have to stop. I just think it's fucking crazy that you keep winning that. Mission Eden says, you said metal songs? If you talk on death metal, you get me there. Fair enough, my friend, fair enough. I don't think I would necessarily consider... I don't know what the hell I would classify my first original song as, because I feel like it's more metalcore than actual metal, but I know that also it's just semantics, so I don't know. Let's see. I'll do another giveaway. Simply because I feel bad. I feel a little bad that it keeps going to the same person. So I'll do another shirt giveaway. Do you guys prefer a front shirt giveaway or a back shirt giveaway? I think the one I just did was a back giveaway. For back shirt.
La 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 la.
Yeah, that was a back, so I can do a front shirt. I'll do a front shirt.
Meow 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 meow.
I'll do the same color as well. And then that'll be, I think, all of the giveaways that I can afford to the end of this month. Because I do pay for these in full, because that's the only way that I could pay for shipping for you guys as well. So I am just paying for the full thing, including shipping. So that's why I can only do so many of them. I'm not getting like a creator thing or anything here. Okay, there you go. It'll be exclamation point enter. Exclamation point enter. No, all uppercase, no space, to win the shirt. Also, welcome to the church, UV Rager. Thank you very much for being here. It's nice to meet you. Today is the Sunday sermon where we just talk about a bunch of bullshit. Today, the main topic kind of keeps going back to my first original song, because I did just release my first original song today. But it is also the Sunday sermon where we can just talk about fucking whatever that we want. So feel free to kick back, relax, and we can yap about whatever. Wolf Poison says, hi. Hi, Wolf. How are you, my friend? I hope that you've been having a good day. Let's see. UV Rager says, bet. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, my friends. Let me... La, 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 la. Mission Eden says, if you need some the sun hate, I can help you. I'm sorry. I don't think I understand your message. I apologize. Oh, Wolf Poison says, I'm well. How are you? I am rebalancing. I'm rebalancing. I cried a lot, like an hour ago when I released the song. So I am a little drained from that. But I am good nonetheless. How are you, my friends?
Eric won the shirt. Yay!
Actually, let me see. Who was the first enter? Okay, so it's still random. It's still random. It's not like a first come, first go. Okay, got it. So it's still random. Yay! Wolf Boy says, I'm gonna do a heck and listen. UV Rager says, what's the song called? I'll listen to it later. Here it is called Deliverance. I'll send you the link with the command, exclamation point music, and it'll take you straight to the song. I'm pretty proud of myself. Mission Eden says, I mean to make the sun cry. Ah, understandable. MGamer says, if it was set to first come, no, it is not. I have it set to random. I think you just were getting really lucky 6 times in a row. Daniel says, I'm doing amazing. Just thinking about what to produce this time. I hope that you have a fun day full of creativity. I think it will be, I think you will have a wonderful time. Let's see. No, fuck, I don't have any water still. Can you give me some water? I'm sorry. I keep going to drink my water and it's all gone. Thank you. Church IT Tech is getting me water. Eric says, thank you, May. I will share when it arrives. Yay! I hope that you like it. I'm sorry I can't afford to do more giveaways. With paying for shipping, it's kind of expensive. But no matter. no matter. I will still continue to do them when I can because it is my way of giving back to my community as a thank you for all of you being here. Oh shit, my keyboard's gonna die. Okay, I gotta plug in my keyboard. Okay, let's see. Sorry, need to plug in my keyboard real quick because it's flashing red and that means it's about to die. How many of you guys use like wireless stuff? Because my wireless keyboard is my first wireless thing, and it's great. I really like it, but I suck at charging things, so it's also a little bit of the pain in the ass because I do keep forgetting to charge it. But given that I'm prone to ripping my like cables out of my computer all the time, I probably should switch to having more wireless stuff. But I'm kind of an idiot, so let's see. Let's see. Scrolling up, Oreozilla said, if I learned to play guitar, I would like to do a solo metal thing, hire session musicians, and probably do some Coheed and Cambria style stuff there. Fuck yeah, that's cool. Sure, they're more prog rock, but but they've been a huge influence on me for past 3 years. No problem at all for getting inspired by different bands. I know a lot. I have a lot of friends that are enthusiasts for like one specific branch of metal. Like my friend Cinna, he's obsessed with nu metal. Okami is obsessed with Thal. I lean more on like the classic heavy metal, epic stuff, and orchestral metal. Let's see. I'm trying to think of another like branch of metal that one of my other friends is obsessed with. Ryan, the guitarist, is obsessed with gent. So it's honestly, everyone is obsessed with something else. And I think that's a beautiful thing. I think that's an absolutely wonderful thing. Keyboard says, keyboard! Eric says, keyboard! You better not die on me! I plugged her in. She'll live. My daughter says, I don't trust wireless stuff. Honestly, I've been pretty good with my current keyboard. And also, my current keyboard sounds awesome. Hold on, just in case there's some new joiners in chat today, this is how beautiful that my keyboard sounds. Isn't that shit awesome? My keyboard sounds fucking awesome. I love this thing. My grandparents sent me a Amazon gift card for my Christmas, and so I bought myself a keyboard with the Amazon gift card. Yay! Gamer says, I got wireless controllers, but I just keep them plugged in. Fair enough. Okami says, I use everything with cables. I don't like wireless things. Fair enough. I don't know. I mean, I also hate charging things, but I keep yanking coins out of coins. I can't talk anymore. I keep yanking cords all the time on accident, because I'm a chronic chair spinner and I'm always rocking and spinning in my chair. So I keep yanking things out of my computer all the time. Let's see. Bloof says, mostly cabled here. I'm considering wireless headphones, though. That's what I'm considering next. I should probably do wireless headphones, given how many times I accidentally rip my headphones out of the thing all the time, but don't worry about it. Frangie Pine says, May's cute as fuck. Me? Yeah. Thank you. Gold says, I like the heavy metal, May. Thank you. I do my best. My data says 2000s emo metalcore, my beloved. 2000s emo metalcore, my beloved. Okami says, I also love some good nasty slam sometimes. I think everybody likes a good nasty slam sometimes. Wink. Sorry, I have to say wink because my hair covers my eye. So if I like say wink and you can't see that I'm actually winking, it kind of defeats the purpose. Let me wink with the other eye. Wink. See? You can only barely tell that I'm winking. Let's see. Ogami says, and that's why I put ally cables behind my desk. So actually, in my current church, the desks are drilled into the wall, so you can't get behind the desk at all. So all of our wires are just like on our desks. It like kind of sucks, but it's okay. Me specifically, because I have like microphones and audio interfaces and so much stuff over here, my side of the desk looks like a fucking nightmare. Let's see. Wolf Poison says, well, that's in my music playlist now.
I'm glad that you like it. Yay!
I will do my best to be proud. Daniel says, I know, right? I listen to a lot of slam and various metal styles, even black metal. I am still very much in my exploration phase. My gateway to metal was very much acts like Nightwish, with the very orchestral metal side of things. But as I've been exploring more, thank you to my community as well for always showing me new bands, I've been discovering that I like more kinds of metal as well. So eventually I think it would be cool if like every song I release kind of has like a slightly different genre. I don't know if I will commit to doing that because I want to continue going this kind of orchestral epic metal theme for May as a character, but I do think every now and then I would like to release like a one-off new metal track or a one-off death metal track. I think it would be fun to explore the different sides of metal. Like I would love to do a prog metal, I would love to do new metal. But I think like May character songs, I think I will stay within the kind of epic orchestral route, but I think for like one-off singles, I would like to explore other genres. And I'm not opposed to just like randomly doing a jazz ballad one day. I didn't want to do like a soft jazz ballad for no particular reason, just because I like singing in that kind of tone of voice. It's kind of fun. I definitely need to work on my screams more though. Cuz right now I'm very much only a fry screamer, and I really want to get better at gutturals because I can go high, but I kind of suck at going low. Still, so I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's see. Okami's like, slam is like the dark humor of metal. If you get it, you get it. Julia says, Deliverance is pretty progressive. I do hear metalcore later in the song, but I lean a little towards more gothic metal, a little symphonic metal. There's too many metal subgenres. And that's kind of why I was, like, afraid of, like, calling my track just straight up, like, a metal track. Because I feel like there's so many subgenres within metal that it does, especially for me, who's still relatively new to the scene. I've only really been in the scene for, like, a year and exploring it. I sometimes barely have a handle on what the fuck a band actually makes. Especially, like, with bands like Periphery, where I feel like they have kind of like different eras. Periphery's Periphery. Oreozilla says, late response. I'm on a boss battle on Gigabash right now, but since you mentioned different genres, I mainly listen to whatever appeals to me, but I love bands such as A7X, FFDP, Nightwish, Ben, Deathless Legacy, Metallica, Black Sabbath, Blood Ceremony, Korn, Whitechapel, Ancient Bards, Solitude Aeternus, Dragon Force, Powerwolf, Rhapsody, Victorious. There's a lot. There's a lot of really wonderful bands, and I think that's a wonderful thing. Julia says, I'm leaning to call it progressive gothic metal. And you know what? Thank you for putting a name to it, because I was not smart enough to do that myself. Okami says, we can work on your lows. You're right. I do have a very talented friend that's a built-in vocal coach. Speaking of which, if you have never seen Okami before, I did a Sun Killer duet with Okami yesterday. That was really good, I think. Actually, I could show it here. Because I do have the file. I won't make you guys watch the entire thing, but I sang a song from Within Temptation, I sang a song from Skunk Anansie, and then I sang a Sun Killer duet with Okami. Sun Killer, haha. Oh no! I mean, Holy Roller. You're right, sorry. I was thinking about Sun Killer for no reason. But I did sing, I'm slapping my head because I can't think anymore. I did sing Holy Roller with Okami. I feel like if it sounded pretty freaking good. I'm very proud of the outcome with Okami. Oreozilla says, ooh, Within Temptation? Yeah, I sang In the Middle of the Night from Within Temptation. Vera says, Sun Killer's a banger too. Yeah, Sun Killer is kind of a banger. New Metal Cinnabuns is giggling because he knows something.
Hi, Cinna! Did you see the song?
I released the song about an hour ago, but the song is out. Yay! Vera says, it blew me away. Y'all killed it. Thank you. Here, I'll show you guys the a little bit of the Holy Roller cover. I think you guys will be able to hear it. Let me do my application audio capture. Hold on. Just to make sure that it's on the correct thing. There it is.
Stand only one. Into light to my body instead.
Stand to the left of me in paradise. Holy Ghost will fade into oblivion like a blade, falling slowly with the holy.
So I did Holy Roller with
Alrighty!
Okami. I did.
Damn! What's going on? It's a world that is free in the middle of the night. Can't let it out.
I did
Because the angels can't be bothered to live up to you. They're selling Jesus again. They're selling Jesus again. They want your soul and your money, your blood and your votes. They're selling Jesus again, selling love to you. But yeah,
just showing you guys a little taster of the charity concert set list that we did yesterday. Panky Hanky Mommy Spank Me said hi, May.
hi Pinky Hickey, how are you? I hope you're having a good day.
I was just showing off a little bit of the charity concert that I was in yesterday. And I also wanted to show it off because Okami is in the chat today, and I sang with Okami. So I wanted to show you guys that in case you were not at the charity concert yesterday. I feel like it went pretty well. I think it was pretty awesome. Uric says, May, holy shit, I listened to your song and you did such a good job. Yay! Thank you. All I can say is that I did my best. Hanky Hanky said, doing all right. Made chicken and rice for supper. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. I hope that you are enjoying a lovely, very lovely chicken dinner. I will probably also make chicken for dinner. I think I'll do chicken and pasta today. A little chicken and pasta tweet for May. My daughter says, I gotta go to bed myself. Congrats again on the song release. It's so good. Catch you next time, Lene. Thank you for hanging out while you could, my daughter. Have a great night's rest and go to sleep. Go to sleep. I'll see you soon, my friend. It's very nice to see you. M Gamer says, I made chicken patties. I guess it's a fucking chicken kind of day. We're all making chicken. My daughter says, I love that video. I think about Go to Sleep Guy all the time. Big fan of that guy. Birdman says, treat yourself. You earned a nice treat. Well, I treated myself yesterday, and I treated myself on Friday. So today, I will just make myself a nice chicken and pasta. May has been spending too much money. May has already almost blown her paycheck that she just got on Friday. I've been going out to too many good dinners. Yesterday, I went to Chili's. For my birthday party with a lot of my IRLs. I went to Chili's, and we got a triple dipper mind control. So I'm kidding. I got fajitas, but Church IT Tech got the triple dipper mind control. Welcome to the church, Dr. Delirium. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day. Welcome in. Welcome to the church. Yay! M Gamer says, what's a triple dipper mind control? Triple dipper mind control is when you keep thinking about the Chili's triple dipper, and you can't think of anything but a Chili's triple dipper, to the point where you're almost incapable of any other intelligent thought besides triple dipper. And so when you finally get the triple dipper, your mind will be free because you finally gave in to your deepest, most important desire. Dragon said, she dribbles on my dipper till I'm mind controlled. This guy fucking gets it. So when I went yesterday with my friends to Chili's, a couple of them had never been to Chili's before, which is so surprising to me because as an American, I feel like Chili's is a cornerstone of American culture. If you've never been to Chili's as an American, are you really an American? Now that's the question. Chat, what's your favorite thing at Chili's? I need to verify. Brainrot says, who hasn't been to Chili's? Dude, like 3 of my friends yesterday had never been to Chili's. And so Church IT Tech was like, girl, get on your Sunday best and we're going to the Church of Chili's. And my friends were like, ew, no, we don't want to go to Chili's. And I was like, actually, a fajita sounds fucking banging and I would love a Chili's fajita. So, and my friends were begging me. They were like, no, don't listen to Church IT Tech. Please just get what you want. And I was like, no, y'all, I kind of want to go to fucking Chili's. I'll be real. And so I convinced everyone to go to Chili's for my birthday. Classy Robin says, Chili's is yum. The one near me is not so yum. And I can understand that. There's a couple of food places that I really love, but that, like, just one location that's by my house will, like, fucking suck. So I get that. I totally understand that, for sure. Yurik says, hi, welcome to Chili's. Yurik says, haven't been in a while, but their chicken fingers are pretty freaking good. The chicken crispers! They started calling their chicken fingers chicken crispers instead. Gamer says, our Chili's has gone downhill over the years. Damn. Oreozilla said, when are we getting a concept album about Chili's? My hit single will be called Triple Dipper Mind Control. Slipknot Guy says, hi, how are you doing? Hi, Slipknot Guy. It's good to see you, my friend. I released my first original song today, so if you did not see that, my friend, do go ahead and check that out on my YouTube channel. I'm very proud of myself, and if you listen to the song, I sincerely hope that you like it. Yay! Classy Rob says, parents brought me a burger and fries the other day from the Chili's, and it was actually pretty fucking banging. All right. Mischief says, hi. Hello, Mischief. Nice to meet you. My name is May. I am a nun. How are you today, my friend? Some guy says, oh, I will check it out. Also been so tired today. Well, I mean, absolutely no pressure to check it out right now if you're tired. You can always go ahead and check it out later if you need. Hi. Also, welcome to the church, Mischief. Yay! May you be blessed. And thank you for joining us today. I am also 3 followers away from the big 1,500, which is pretty crazy because I think in December I had like 900 followers. I'm actually checking my Twitter because whenever I hit a new milestone, I always post about it. Let me see here. When did I post about getting 1,000 subscribers? Or not subscribers, like 1,000 followers. Yeah, December 18th. I hit 1,000 followers, and now it's March 29th. and I'm about to hit 1,500 followers. So I don't know where 500 people came from between December and now, but thank you very much for joining my church, and I'm very grateful for all of you. Twitchmon says, afternoon. Good afternoon, Twitchmon. I hope that you're having a lovely day today. Slipknot Guys has been carrying a drum set on Saturday from out of Silly Center. Sorry, I'm actually from the Silly Center. I've got to go back to the Silly Center. From the city center to the venue on a trolley, 30 minutes there and back. Oh my god, that sounds so tiring. I hope that taking the drums all around town has not been too taxing on you, Slipknot Guy. Get all the rest you need. And if you've been lifting that drum kit the whole weekend, maybe consider drawing yourself a bubble bath. Draw yourself a nice, luxurious bubble bath and really soak in the soup. Because I feel like it's a really, really great way to relieve yourself of all of your tiredness. Twitchmon said, just finished my dinner after work. Yay! I hope that you had a good day at work. And thank you very much for being here. I hope that you had a decent day. The Machinist says, fuck, I got here when the stream started and I immediately fell asleep. What did I miss? You kind of missed a lot. You kind of missed my first original song. But that's okay because you can listen to it whenever you want. It's on my YouTube channel and it'll also be on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube Music whenever YouTube Music decides that it wants to upload. But if you want to check out the song, feel free to check it out here. Exclamation point music. It'll link you straight to my first original song. But no worries on checking it out now if you want to just hang out with us in the church and yap, because that is what the Sunday sermon is all about. We're just here yapping together, being present with each other, and that's pretty fucking awesome. And also, thank you for the sippy check, UV Rager. I am thirsty. Wower. I also got a lot of tea for my birthday. My birthday party. My birthday was March 10th. But for my birthday party last night, I got a lot of tea as well. So I can finally make some green teas for the springtime. The Machinist says, well, hey, I'm proud of you for releasing your first song. Good job. Thank you. I'm trying not to be too vain about it, but I'm pretty proud too. So thank you very much for listening and for voicing your pride in me, because it means a lot to me. So thank you very much. Let me see here. Scrolling up because Mephistopheles says, new song? Yes, my friend. I just released my first original song. We've been celebrating today. Here is the link to the first original song. Leave a comment and let me know what you think about it, because that would help me a lot. I think it would be pretty nice if the YouTube algorithm would push this to people. I don't think it will, but I think it would be nice. Mephistopheles says, alright, I'll be back. I'll be right back. The Machinist says, girl, you released a whole ass song. You have every right to toot your own horn. It wouldn't be Vade, it would be Valid Bride. Thank you. I am simply glad that people liked listening to it with me, and that is all that I need. But yeah, maybe I'm a little proud of myself after I stopped crying, of course. Maybe I'm a little bit prideful. I don't know. I'm just a little guy. Let's see. Ryan Stamper says, green tea. I love green tea also. So I like to rotate my tea flavors throughout the year. Any tea enjoyers in chat? I became really obsessed with loose leaf tea brewing sometime last year. So I've been into tea for a long time, but I've only been into tea for about loose leaf tea for about a year, and I really love loose leaf brewing tea. You can really taste the difference. If you are a tea bag drinker and you want to get into loose leaf tea, dude, you guys gotta try loose leaf tea. It sincerely is like incredible. Let's see. Slipknot Guy says, checking out the original song. Holy shit, this has not enough space crossed with Spirit Box 5. It's so good. Yay, thank you! I would not consider myself anywhere near as good as those bands, but I appreciate you a lot for listening to it. Thank you very much. Okami says, I don't drink so much tea, but I drink a ton of water. Which, I mean, drinking a lot of water is good for you anyway. So get your hydration in you however you can. So long as you're not drinking like soda all day every day, because that's pretty bad for you. As long as you're getting your liquid in you somehow, that's a good thing. The machinist says y'all gonna hate me, but I'm from the South. I drink sweet tea. I do like sweet tea, but I'm also aware that like Southern sweet tea is different from like everybody else's sweet tea. I've never had Southern sweet tea because I've never been to the South. Well, I've been to Texas, but I don't know if that counts as the South, and I didn't have sweet tea there. But MGamer says, not big on my tea really, but after watching all my food videos, I want to try green tea. Hot or cold, doesn't matter. I feel like for your first foray into, like, tea, try, like, fruity teas. There's a tropical, if you look it up on Amazon, it's a green tea, pineapple, strawberry tea, and it's a really good starter tea, because it has actual fruit chunks in it, so when you brew it with a loose leaf steeper, it turns out really good. So you should definitely try it out. So my guy says, there's a band you should check out. They're called Rex, Unbelievable Performance and Sound. The song Paranoia is a banger. I can look that up. Let me look up, Rex, Paranoia. I always have a sticky note. By the way, if it's your first time in the church today, I always have an entire notepad of sticky notes that I use to take notes if someone tells me to check something out or something else of that nature. So, boop. I have it's on the sticky note. When I remember to look at the sticky note, I will look. Like a blackberry blend? No, it's pineapple strawberry. You could do a blackberry blend though, but it might be a little bitter with the green tea. I would recommend trying out like really fruity kind of sweet fruit flavored teas to kind of inch yourself into it. And then if you start getting into that, then you can try out just getting like a plain green tea, and you might enjoy it. Also like a plain green, like a green tea, a ginseng green tea with honey in it is also very good. The machinist says, oh, by the way, while it's still on my mind, I understand saying the machinist is a mouthful, so people on here call me Machinist. Feel free, then call me Mac. Got it. All right. Thank you, Mac, for the nickname. I will be sure to use that. Twitchmon says, I'm from the South, never had a tea I liked. Texan can confirm the tea is sugary as fuck. I've been to Texas a couple of times. And I don't think, because I have family who lives down there, I don't think I've eaten a lot of, like, Southern foods in general. Because usually when I'm in Texas, I want to leave Texas as soon as possible. No hate to my friends who live in Texas. I just can't handle humidity. And so any time that I've ever had to go to Texas to, like, hang out with family, the whole time I'm like, please, God, save me. I can't deal with the humidity. Mischief said, good job on your song. Thank you, Mischief. Thank you for listening to it, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Max says, Louisiana or Tennessee is where sweet tea is the best. Actually, I think Tennessee is where sorry, I was scratching my nose so my tracking broke. I think, isn't Tennessee where the giant Bass Pro Shops is, the pyramid? There's a giant there's a giant Bass Pro Shops pyramid, and I really want to go to it, but I don't know where it is. Hold on. Bass Pro Shops I can't spell pyramid right. Pyramid. I fucked that up. It's in Memphis, Tennessee. Oh, I was right! The Bass Pro Shops pyramid! So if you guys have never seen the Bass Pro Shops pyramid, it's an absolute American treasure. They have a pyramid for just Bass Pro Shops, and it looks so fucking funny to me. I would love to go to the Bass Pro Shops in Memphis, Tennessee, because it's like fucking crazy. It's like multi-stories. There's tons of fucking shit in it, and it looks so. What the fuck? What? Oh, sorry. This YouTube thumbnail is crazy. But I want to go to this true American pinnacle so bad. Let's see. Scrolling up here. Gold says, "May I want you to put this text as a sticky note. I am proud of you. You did great, and I hope you achieve all of your goals." Aww. Yeah, I can do that. Because I have a sticky note from an old chatter who's not here often, because he's in college. But he has a sticky note that says "fuck you," and so sometimes he'll tell me to look at the sticky note, and it just says "Jeter, fuck you." So It would be nice to have a nice sticky note. Shit. That's what I mean by I probably should have wireless stuff. I moved in my chair and I just yanked my headphones off of my desk. Nice. Max says, hey, Texas is a big part of my life, dude. They have awesome car shows. There's some pretty awesome car shows in Vegas, too, though. I will be real. Twitchmon says, okay, can't hate you there. Probably because of having all 4 seasons in one day doesn't help. Texas is so fucking weird as a place. Just in a purely weather sense as well, Texas is very close in terms of weather to Utah, but Utah is more dry. Texas is much more humid. But Utah and Texas are really interesting because you will experience all 4 seasons in one day, and it's super jarring. I have no idea how some of you guys live through that, because at least in Vegas, it's just hot all day. That's all we gotta worry about, or cold all day if it's winter. That's fine. 1 season a day is good enough for me. Let's see. Destructor says, there's a crystal skull in the top point of the base Pro Shops pyramid. What? No way. Hold on, I'm Googling that. Hold on. Base pyramid crystal skull. He wasn't lying. What the fuck? What? Hold on, I'm showing you guys the crystal skull. That's crazy. This is what they wanted to make in the Indiana Jones movie. I guess there's a fucking crystal skull in the top of the Memphis pyramid in the Bass Pro Shops. That's crazy. I need to watch a YouTube documentary about this. Thank you for telling me. I will be watching a YouTube video documentary about the Memphis crystal skull. That's fucking awesome. Brayrow says SEMA is pretty cool. SEMA is a very cool car show here. Max says, I've never been to that Holy Pyramid for a very specific reason. I currently live in Colorado. We have like 2 Bass Pro Shops in the state. I did the math, $2,136 at my local Bass Pro Shops. Oh my god. Dude who fucking loves Bass Pro Shops. You got a camp or something. No way that you're not spending that much money. If you're not like a camper or a hunter or something. Rabbit Gorgeous says, hello, gorgeous. Hello, honey. How are you, my dear? I hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday. How are you, my love? Bearmont says, SEMA's pretty cool. SEMA is pretty fucking cool. I think I did read your message. Oops. Max says, Vegas car shows are shit. It's cool cars, but the people who go to Vegas car shows suck. I mean, I've only ever been to a couple, and they were like neighborhood car shows, so I had a nice time, but... Also, thank you for following Jimmy Blake. Welcome to the church, and I appreciate you for being here. Welcome in! Also, I'm going to be plugging this a lot. You will hear me say this a million times. But I just released my first original song, so if it's your first time in the church today, do consider checking that out. I'm very proud of myself. Let's see. Twitchmon says, speaking of conventions, I'm going to head to WeebCon next week. I hope you have a lot of fun. That'll be awesome. Phil Reaper also says, hello. Hi, Phil Reaper. How are you today? How is your Sunday going? I hope that you're having a wonderful evening. I hope that you're doing well. Destructor says, I fucking told you. Mephistopheles says, it was beautiful. I want more May songs. Yay! Thank you for liking my song. It makes me happy that you listened to it. And please do consider liking it and leaving a comment. Because I think it would be really awesome if the YouTube algorithm picked it up and showed it to people. Please, YouTube algorithm gods, hear me. I'm just a little guy. Mephistopheles says, all right, I'm going to post my meow meow as usual. Kitty! Thank you. Let's see. Oreozilla says, back from listening to Deliverance, and damn, what a banger. Yay, thank you! I'm very thankful that you guys listened to the original song today. I appreciate you all very much. Phil Reaper says, it's so good. I showed it to a bunch of my buddies. You killed it. Yay, thank you! I am very glad that you like it, and I appreciate you for showing many people. Max says, I'm a fisherman. See? Now that makes sense. I don't think you're spending a lot of money at Bass Pro Shops unless you're big on camping, big on fishing, or big on hunting. Or you're just a fucking real patriotic American, I guess. I have 4 fishing poles. I've spent over $200 on minnows to use as live bait. A lot of it went to spider wire fishing line, lots of gloves and gaiters. I spent a lot of money on fishing gear. One of my IRL buddies would absolutely love you. Also, somebody joined the YouTube channel. Thank you very much for subscribing to my YouTube as well. Hi, Pumpkin Cat Niche. How are you today? Pumpkin, did you see my song? I released my song today. Yay! Brainrush says, unliked and commented. I will be sure to go through the comments later. I do have the community tab pulled up on my YouTube because I can't help myself. Wait, wow! It already has 95 views in the first, like, hour and a half. Wow! That's so awesome, guys. Thank you! 95 views! Yippee! Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will be sure to go through everyone's comments later. But thank you all for liking and commenting. It means a lot to me. Yay! Max says, that's because you did freaking amazing. Thank you! Yay!
Hi.
Welcome to the church, Caster Emulated. I hope that you are having a wonderful day, and thank you very much for being here. Whew. Whew. Let's see. Pumpkin says, I'm planning to look at it in a bit. I went through surgery and I'm still recovering. I can't wait to see it, honestly. Oh no! I hope that your surgery was a very, very minor surgery. And I hope that you have a very easy recovery time, my friend. I will be sending you lots of prayers. Huh? What? Hold on. What? For making more music. My goodness. Thank you so much for paying tithe to me. I will for sure continue to make more music. I will be trying my very, very best to make more music. That is very kind of you, and I appreciate you very much for that. Whew, my goodness. Caster Emulated said, I just stumbled across the song on my For You page. That was sick, and I was like, please be in the Epic project. I am! I'm Athena, actually, in Barry God JJ's Epic the Musical project. I'm not sure if you can recognize my speaking voice in the trailer, because I'm kind of using a different tone of voice in the Epic the Musical project. But I am Athena. We announced it, so finally, so I feel like I'm able to talk about it more. But yay! And also, thank you very much for checking out my channel. After checking out my my song, that was very kind of you. Welcome in. Let's see. Oh boy! And also for making more music, thank you very much for tipping that much money. You are very, very kind. I promise I will make more music. I will do my best. Yay! Rabbit Cordial says, hoping for your speedy recovery, friend. Me too, Pumpkin Cat. Everyone is absolutely praying for you and wishing you the absolute most well ever that we can. I don't have a pray animation yet. I think I need to commission a custom pose. But as soon as I am able to, or 3D tracking. Once I get the 3D tracking, I'll be able to pray and it won't be an issue, but animation will be much cheaper than full 3D tracking. Twitchmon says, sounds pretty neat. I love the juxtaposition. I think I'll watch the rest when I get home. Yay! Enjoy the song when you are able to listen to it, my friends. Max says, holy Christ, I just sneezed so hard I popped my back. That sounds like an old people issue. Though I will say yesterday, I said something silly. I don't even remember what the hell I said. But my friend was like, hey, didn't you just turn 27? And I was like, why does that matter? Why does that matter? Who cares if I'm pushing 30? Life starts when you turn 30. Let's see. Destructor says, where do I start a petition for you to get a JoJo pose toggle? That could be fun. I do like JoJo posing. I am very upset that Steel Ball Run is not going to have a normal schedule. Fuck Netflix. But whatever. Bust it down. Rabbit Court just says, ew, May is old. Do you think an old person could do this? Do you think an old person could do all this? You think an old person could bust it down like this, crazy style? Look at this. An old person couldn't do all this. I just like the dance. I think the dance is really funny. Oh.
Do you have any video games on your phone? Can I play on your phone? You got video games on your phone?
I'm trying to fix the angle.
Hi.
Brainrot says, with the hip replacement, sure. How dare you? Oh. There we go.
Yay.
Okay. Max says, hey, I'm not old, I'm 19, but I'm also a mechanic. I have chronic back pain, and due to my work, I grew 5'8", and I cannot grow anymore. What do you mean you can't grow anymore at 5'8"? I would kill to be in your position. Do you have any idea how much I would kill to be 5'8"? Buddy, I'm in 3 dimensions. I'm taking your fucking kneecaps, dog. Listen, when you go to bed, you better make sure that you have a blankie over all of your limbs, or else I'm gonna chew through your fucking knees, and your height will be mine. Let's see. Slick Ninja says, I make my triumphant return. We're so back. Hi, Slick Ninja. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you again. Yay. How are you, dear? It's nice to see you. Check Trucka said, May, I just checked. My 1-year anniversary with you will be May 1st. What better way to celebrate than seeing you at MagicCon? That's gonna be awesome! I still need to order the gift that I wanted to order for you. But I will do that in the coming days so that it comes on time. Let's see. Bloof says, if your bed is taller than 3 foot, you'll be safe from May. She can't reach any higher. But, what the hell? I'm gonna bite your fucking kneecaps off, too. Watch yourself. Max says, it's not my fault that you're small enough I can duct tape you to the ceiling with half a roll of tape and full dreams. I hate you. Never mind. Nice May's gone. Evil May's back. I'm killing all of you. I'm taking a spiked bat, and I'm taking out all of your kneecaps. Drago said, you no give gift, only take. You will change your mind once you see that I wanted to get you. You will change your mind. Me Mommy says, May, I just listened to the song, and wow, you're so incredibly talented, and this is such a good song. Yay! Thank you very much for listening to it, Meet Mommy. It comes a lot coming from you because you have so many wonderful covers, and you do so much wonderful music content, Meet Mommy. So it means a lot coming from you, and I am very blessed that you think so highly of the song. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. Max says, I finally get to die? Hell yeah, dude. No, that's the thing. That's where the true evil lies. Because I'll never hurt you enough to kill you, but I'll hurt you enough to make you wish you were dead. Me Mommy says, you're so sweet. I can't wait to see what the future looks like. Me too. And I'm excited for when we eventually get to sing together as well, Meet Mommy. By the way, Meet Mommy is another wonderful hot dog streamer. And I like her very much. A lot of my friends here actually are streamers. Like Meet Mommy is a streamer. Classy Robin is a streamer. Truckin' is a streamer. Scrolling down here, Rabbit Cordials is a streamer. Gold started streaming. There's a lot of really wonderful friends here in chat that also stream. So please do check out all of my friends. They are all very wonderful, and I love them very much. Yay! Let's see. Scrolling up because I know I missed some messages. Slick Ninja says, I'm doing well. I got a new phone. Yay! Congrats on the new phone. What'd you get? I actually got a new phone last year. I switched from Apple to Google for the first time, and I actually really like my Google phone. It's pretty fucking awesome. MGamer says, I need to stream again. It's okay. You'll get there, my friend. You'll get there. Me Mommy says, yes, I'm about to DM you this week. Okay, yay! Machine Max says, your voice is straining, ma'am. What do you mean? Sit up straight. You're gonna hurt your back. I am sitting up straight. I have to sit up straight because my eye facial mocap gets weird if I slouch. Also, I have a lean in. So you'll see me if I lean in, I could be slouching. Watch. I can like lean forward. So that kind of is like an indicator of slouching. So I do have to sit up pretty freaking straight actually. Let me see here. Dragon says, when are we gonna play Magic again? When you get to Vegas. Though I probably should practice playing Magic with Church IT Tech because I haven't really played Magic much at all since I attempted to learn. So I'm gonna fucking suck. Slick Ninja says, I got a special motivation for everyone here. This is one inspired by one of my favorite anime characters. Is it gonna be a quote from Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball? Because I know you really like Dragon Ball and Goku. Dragon says, yes, you should. I should. You're gonna smoke me. You're probably gonna smoke Church IT Tech, too. You're gonna smoke all of us. Zio said, May DMs in a second. Okay, let me know when to check it. And I will. Slick Ninja says, quoted from Majin Vegeta. Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend your life ruled by another, watch your race dwindle to a handful, then tell me what is more important than your own strength. Your strength is all that matters. It takes you to great heights. Yay! Another quote from our resident strongman, who's always showing his lifting in the Discord server, and sending motivational quotes. Thank you again for another motivational quote, my friend. Zio says now. Okay, let me look. Let me see. Zio. Yay! I will ask you questions after. Because I don't know if you want me to spoil it, so I won't. I will say silent, but that's exciting! Yay! Okay, I just sent you a respond. You could answer it later. But yay! That's gonna be very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see. Twitchmon says, speaking of Vegas, gonna be watching a concert that's happening in Vegas. Oh yeah, is it Corey Ojo's Isekai Vegas? I've never applied to be a part of any of her concerts because I thought maybe she was like I don't know, too big of a streamer. But she does put on a lot of concerts in Vegas, and I would love to perform at a con in Vegas, like virtually. I think that would be pretty fucking awesome. So one day I will apply to be a part of one of her concerts. But I will wait until I'm cool enough. Slick Ninja says, back to my workout, speaking of. Oh, okay, yay! Have a good rest of your workout, Slick Ninja. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Take care. Be safe. Exercise safely. Max says, want to hear something funny? Of course I do. I love hearing your jokes. Brainrot says, that would be sick. I would love to. Twitchmon says, can I tell you a little secret is one of syrups? Sure. What's going on? Okay, hold on. Scratching my nose again because my whittle nose itches. Rabbit Cordial says, May, I might send you one of the designs, but you do not have to check now. Just letting you know in case you see like 50 DMs from me. Okay, got it. I am looking forward to seeing what you send me, my beloved, my dearly beloved. And also scratching my nose. Sorry. I've been like really thirsty and also my nose is like going crazy. I've told you guys this many times, but whenever I do a Sunday sermon, I talk so much that it rattles around all the mucus in my fucking skull, and so I end up having to wipe my nose a lot. I keep a box of tissues next to me. That's how crazy my nose gets when my yapping. Thanks. Twitch says, she does not give a damn if you're big or small. Well, okay. I don't know. I just get nervous about reaching out to people. I feel like I don't have the right to yet, but I'll get there. I'll get there. Let's see. Max says, I was going through my financing for this year, and apparently around the same time I was active on Twitch, my alcohol purchases almost tripled. Oh my god. Is it because you like you do like drinking streams? See, I feel like I'm very I'm very safe because I don't drink IRL in general. I drink like maybe twice a year, 3 times if I'm at a bar and they have like really good drinks. Then I'll like push it to 3 or 4 times a year. But like that is to say, I drink like once in a blue moon. Because if I am gonna have alcohol, I want it to be like a really good drinkity. My friends were telling me that there's a really cool goth bar in Anaheim. I think it was called the Cauldron, and I have like no plans to go to Anaheim or anything. But my friends were telling me that by Disneyland, there's a really, really cool gothic bar called the Cauldron, and they were showing me like pictures and stuff, and that looks so fucking cool. I think that'll be like, if I for any fucking reason go to Anaheim this year, I for sure want to go there. I've always kind of wanted to go to like a very gothic bar, but in Vegas, all of our bars are like pirate themed and tiki themed. For some reason, pirates and tikis are fucking huge here. Not ow, 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 ow. Not necessarily goth bars, but I would love to see an emo or a goth bar. Tyrone Hambone says, I don't know any emo or goth bars here. Okay, yeah, so you also feel that. You also feel that, because I think it would be really cool to go to a goth bar. But there isn't any. Rapid Cordial says any bar is a goth bar when I walk in. That's because you're sexy. Wah! We love Holly. Wow, she's so sexy. M Gamer says, "Arg, matey." There's so many pirate bars here. Like Stray Pirate is new. Also Viking bars. Viking bars are becoming very popular in Vegas for some reason. A brand new Viking bar just opened up in the downtown Las Vegas Arts District, and I haven't gone, but I've been getting tons of TikToks about it. Lots of interesting themed bars in Vegas. And it's like, I don't drink. I don't drink. But I've heard that like Twisted Sister is kind of close to like a goth bar, because it's like a dark academia vibe, and so a lot of goths tend to go there. But I don't know. I would like to go to a proper gothic bar though. Tyrone Hambone says Vegas is the 9th island, that's why. And that makes sense. Tyrone Hambone says, I need to check that one out. I do really want to go to Dark Sister. Because I don't drink, I never really have like the urge to go to bars of my own volition, unless one of my friends is like inviting me out and it's like their birthday or something. I will always make time for like anyone's birthday, but I just like suck in general at like wanting to go to places. I just suck. I'm a homebody through and through. Max says, oh, dude, Viking and Nordic bars are so fun. There is a steakhouse. There's a Viking steakhouse in Vegas called Primal, and it's so fucking good. And they do have, like, Viking-themed drinks, but, dude, Primal is so good. Unfortunately, it's attached to, like, the scariest place in all of Vegas. It's attached to the Boulevard Mall, which is, like, an almost abandoned mall that was built in the 70s. But the steakhouse that's attached to the mall is phenomenal. Twitchmon says, won't drink. I'm an angry drunk and I don't want to end up in court. Fair enough. Don't blame you for that. I'm kind of a lightweight by proxy, and that's just because I don't drink. I drink like 4 times a year, maybe. Mostly, like, I think last year, sincerely, I drank like 3 times a year, and that was like it. And that was all. Because I'm pretty picky. Let me see. Mr. Donut says, I'm a home wrecker. I have a body. Understandable. Mr. Donut says, I used to call myself a socialite drinker. But that's like a classy way of putting it. Drunken says, when I drink, I get physical and I become the I love you guy. Aw, that's kind of cute, but I could see how that would pose a lot of problems for a person in general. Walking up to everybody like, I love you, man. You fucking rock, man. And it's like some guy you don't know and he wants to like deck you in the face. I can see how that would pose a lot of issues. Mr. Donut says, I'm a social and a lightweight when drinking. Turns out a socialite drinker is someone who drinks thousands of dollars in one night. Holy fuck. Yeah, that could never be me. I'm the kind of person that will get like one fancy margarita, and I'll go like, ooh, that's my treat for the next 6 months. I don't know. I don't find alcohol all that yummy, I guess. Like, I would much rather get like a boba. I don't know. And also, Brainrot is right. Drinks are so fucking expensive here. I went to a Silk Sonic concert back when Silk Sonic were around. Thanks. I am thirsty. I appreciated that. I went to a Silk Sonic drink, and they had a drink at the concert called Bruno Mars's Dancing Juice. And so I got the Bruno Mars's Dancing Juice. Dude, it was a $29 drink. And it was like a Long Island, so it had a bajillion alcohols in it. But it was like $29, and it was like okay. It was fine. It was maybe like a 12-ounce drink for $29, and that's how a lot of drinks in Vegas are. So kind of a good thing that I don't drink anyway, because it saves me a lot of money. Let's see. M Gamer says, I don't drink. I don't like the smell. Don't like the taste. Give me a cold cola or lemonade. Hell, give me a mixture of both. And a cola lemonade sounds kind of fire, actually. I've never tried that, but it does sound pretty fucking good. Let me see. Meow, 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 meow. Gold says, May, did you make the sticky note? Yes. I made a sticky note that said, I am so proud of you and keep doing what you are doing, and I appreciate you. Oh wait, speaking of which, sorry, not a sticky note, but reminded me about notes, dollars, and I got gifted a $2 bill. So I am now the rare holder of a $2 bill. In case anyone was curious, I got a $2 bill for my birthday, so I have it in my desk now. I don't know if these things are actually rare, but I remember my grandpa telling me when I was a kid, like, $2 bills are so rare, you need to keep all of them. And I think I didn't. I think I bought, like, Hershey's bars whenever he would give me a $2 bill. But now I'm an adult, and somebody gave me a $2 bill, so I'm like, I guess I'll keep it. It feels kind of strange, though. But I think it's a real dollar bill. It's $2. I don't know. I'll keep my eyes on it. It just feels strangely thin. But I don't know. How many $2 bills have I seen? No clue. And also, thank you for the sippy check. I will take another sip. Rabbit Cordial says, one time when I worked in the canyon, some guy from Sweden tipped me $8 in $2 bills. And I was like, thanks? And he was so proud of it. I mean, maybe because he got told that these are a super rare currency. So maybe he thought he was giving you like $100 in $2 bills. But I mean, I don't know. Nice enough of him to tip you, I guess. Twitch One says, I may not drink alcohol, but I sure love to eat it. I made a tequila, jalapeno, lime, pecan, smoked bacon. Whoa! That sounds awesome. I have not cooked with alcohol myself, but I know that like the alcohol cooks off and it just leaves the flavor. I do want to try making like a wine demi-glaze for a steak sometime. But because I've read a recipe for that and it sounded really delicious, but I also don't want to buy wine because I'm not going to drink it. God, it just seems like a pain to keep it in my house. Well, I don't know. Bloof says, demi-glaze, yeah! I can make a pretty decent steak, but I want to start being able to make, like, I want to make, like, a chimichurri. I want to make, like, a demi-glaze. I want to get in, like, I want to start making sauces for my steaks. Because I can make a pretty good, have you guys ever eaten at Pepper Lunch? I can make a pretty good Pepper Lunch, dupe sauce, to, like, put on, oh, God, what's it called? It's not shredded beef. What is it? Sliced beef? It's like specifically for shabu shabu meat. I can make a pretty good like dupe pepper lunch sauce for shabu shabu meat and like put that together with fried rice. That's pretty good. I can do that. But I need to learn how to make like demi-glazes and chimichurris for when I make steaks. Machina says, do you know how to grill steak Pittsburgh style? That's fucking vile. That's nasty. I never want to eat a Pittsburgh. Sorry, I don't mean to yuck your yum, but I'm yucking your yum, dog. Okay, chat, do you guys know what Pittsburgh steak is? Because it looks fucking awful. I'll show you guys. If you guys know what it is, How many of you know what a Pittsburgh style steak is? Okay. Doesn't seem like any of you really know. So, I will show you. A Pittsburgh style steak it's meant to be burnt, like just straight up burnt fucking charcoaled on the sides. And the inside is supposed to be like entirely raw. So actually totally raw. And it just looks so fucking gross to me. This is probably a more egregious picture, but it's meant to be like burnt and then raw. It does not look very good to me at all. Gold says, have a good night. And remember, one crazy person has a tattoo of you. Yes, I am aware. But have a wonderful night. Gold, get some rest. And thanks for hanging out while you could. And thank you for enjoying the song. Yay! Fair Weaver says, that's a fucking crime. I love steak, but what the hell? I think Pittsburgh steak sounds so fucking nasty. A medium rare is fine for me, thank you. Bloof says, replace the Sunday sermon with the Sunday barbecue where everyone cooks and posts pictures of their steaks. Please. I need to have the steak cook-off still. Feral Weeper says, never heard of it, but nothing comes good out of Pittsburgh. Switchwan says, they're not that bad. Mac says, Pittsburgh-style steak is absolutely amazing. I do not trust you at all. I'm sure you are very nice and you have good taste in food. I do not trust you when you come from the fucking... If this is your peak meal, I don't think I trust your taste. Max says, I cannot believe y'all are dissing the Pittsburgh. It doesn't. Listen, I do not think it looks very good. Ace, if you're looking for the original song, it's under music. Yay! Wiley says, that's not how fucking thermodynamics work. They just look gross to me. They just look nasty. If you love it, I'm happy for you, but not for me. Not for me, but thank you anyway. Damn, I kind of want steak now. So, Church IT Tech's birthday is Tuesday. So, I won't be able to stream on Tuesday because it's Church IT Tech's birthday. But he was like, where should I make my parents take us for dinner? And I was thinking, like, I don't know, maybe pasta, maybe Olive Garden. Maybe I should fucking have him take us to, like, Outback or Texas Roadhouse. Because I've never been to Texas Roadhouse, but a good steak sounds pretty good. I don't know. Let's see. Scrolling up here. Twitchmon says, I am a pescatarian now. Can't wait to make more food after Easter. Understandable. If you are participating in Lent, or some if meat was your Lent, I can't remember what it's 100%. If Lent was like your if meat was meat with if red meat was your Lent sacrifice, I hope that you can enjoy some meat again soon. Let's see. Max says, okay, it's not my peak meal. My family has a secret spaghetti recipe. Now spaghetti I fuck with. Passed down for like 5 generations now. That is my favorite food on earth. Fair enough. Bloof said, okay, I think I can defend it. Like, if you have a glaze or some dope seasoning that's gonna survive being incinerated and the char is razor thin, then maybe okay could work. I just would fucking prefer a medium rare steak. I think that's perfectly serviceable for me. But I don't know. Let's see. Riley B. Hardigan says, a single millimeter out of the outside and leave the inside raw. I don't know. I don't really know if I can handle it. Rabbit Cordial says, I gave up Twitter for Lent. I'm doing bad. I miss Twitter so bad. Aww. Well, I'm an ex-Catholic, so I don't have to worry about it. No Lent for me. I can indulge in whatever I want still. Yay! But I hope any of you that are participating in Lent, I hope that you guys are doing okay. Oops, I accidentally turned on my sorrow emote. Machina says, exactly, you gotta have like a honey glaze, and it's gotta be perfectly seasoned, but if you do it right. It just doesn't sound good to me. I don't fucking know. We're talking about Pittsburgh steak, by the way. I'm getting hungry. Damn, I kinda want meat now. A good meat. I'm gonna fuck with some good meat, crazy. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Splope says, "May congrats on the song. Thank you, Splope. I hope that you enjoy the song when you have a chance to listen to it. 3D model too. Holy moly. Thank you, Splope. Watch this." whenever somebody whenever somebody says that they haven't seen the model yet, I can't help myself. I have to show them. And then also yeah, they could throw me. I also my other favorite thing to show people who haven't seen the model yet is the nun back. Ooh, the nun back. I think the nun back is awesome. Big fan of the nun back. Never considered myself a back fetishist before, but absolutely love the nun back. Oh, I said, oh my god, it's everywhere. Sorry, I didn't mean to make your desk sticky. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I like the 3D model. It's pretty good. I said before, I'll probably only use it for chatting streams because I have to run a couple more programs than I usually do. So gaming streams will still be live 2D, but chatting streams can be 3D because I think that's a nice balance so that I'm still getting good usage out of the model. Splope said, "What a good day to be gay." Yes! Yuri IRL! Wiley says, "The nun back? Oh, cool. Where was she?" Stupid. I liked your joke, though, as silly as it was. As silly as it was. Let me see. What are you guys planning on doing for the rest of the day, by the way? What are you guys going to be up to for this wonderful Sunday? What's going to be going on? Because me, personally, I think I'm going to fucking relax. My work is finally over with the original song, and now I will do nothing. I'll make dinner, and then I'll probably do nothing, and I think that sounds fucking awesome to me. And laundry. I do have to do laundry. I don't have any underwear left. Whoa, sorry, I hiccuped. Now I can't breathe because I hiccuped. Okay, I'm fine. Let's see. Max says, "Once the stream ends, I'm gonna go to bed." Fair enough, my friend, fair enough. I hope that you have an absolutely a lovely rest of your evening. Shell Reaper says, "Laundry, then a walk before I make dinner for the wife and I." Ooh, wonderful. Don't make a steak. Don't make a Philadelphia steak. They're fucking nasty. Brainrise says, "I'm gonna chill and listen to your song." Yay, thank you. Don't tire yourself out on it too much. Sensitive says, "Did I just hear May's Commando?" No, I'm wearing my last clean pair of underwear. I have to do laundry after this stream. And after, I'm going to do my laundry, and then after my laundry's done, I will shower. And then probably during my laundry, I will make dinner. Braymon says, "I did laundry earlier. Sunday just feels like the right day. Sunday just feels like the right day to do laundry." Max says, "Commando! No! I'm not. Please. I'm wearing underwear." I promise. I am. Senji says, "New nickname acquired." No! It's a lie. It's a lie. Please. I do wear underwear. I do. No. Boof says, "It's not 30 yet. It's still got 3 more wears." Ew! Do you actually do that? Sorry, maybe I shouldn't ask that question. I don't think I want to know the answer. Boof says, "Piston versus Commando." No. I can never win. I can never win. My whole life is going to be filled with nothing but strife and regret. Oreozilla says, "Maybe there could be a way. It would have to be like donating your body to medical science." Oh no. Also, hi, Senji. I'll say, how are you doing today? I didn't say hi when I saw you pop in, but I'll say hi now. Hi, Senji. How are you today? I hope that you're having a good day, and it's good to see you. Yay! Let's see. Loof says, oh, ma'am, no. I buy new underwear every time like a civilized person. Honestly, there probably are people like that exist. Probably rich people. Probably really rich people are like, I can't wear these underwear again. Not like these squalor. Let's see. Twitchmon says, some say Sunday should be a day of rest, but for me, it's my busiest day. And I understand that, too. Last Sunday, I went out and I did all of my errands and stuff. So I feel you. Sometimes I'll clean my house on Sundays, too. Let's see. It's not Christmas. I don't know where that came from. Let me see here, my friends. Let me see here. I'm gonna check on something on my end real quick. Give me half a sec. Oh, my tracking broke. Oops. Sorry. Oh! Accidentally messed up. Bloof said someone misses the holidays. I don't miss the holidays, but I will say that sometimes I've been becoming a Christmas liker. I was a Christmas hater for like most of my life, but lately I've been coming around to it and becoming a Christmas liker. I don't know. Let me see here. Now that is normal. Let's see. Okay. Max says, hey, so I accidentally blew something up, so once my homeboy gets here, I do gotta go. No problem, my friend. Whenever you leave, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I am grateful that you hung out with me for as long as you could today. Thank you! Classy Robin says, 45 minutes, and I can go home. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your shift, and I hope that it ends expeditiously. Let's see. Bloof said, not gonna lie, I miss being on the other side of the country for most major holidays. Do you mean, like, the East Coast for, like, the wintry kind of months? Because in a way, I can understand that. Wanting to see, like, the kind of wintry atmosphere for those holidays. Because we don't really get that. Out here in the West Coast. It's too warm for us. Trista says, I'm back. Also, your song is so good. Welcome back. Thank you for listening to the song. I'm very glad that you liked it. I worked my very hardest. And I'm just grateful that everybody listened to it today. Yay. Let's see. Bloof says, it's mostly because I'm away from huge family gatherings. That would make sense. Love my family, but every holiday is crazy. I do not think I would be able to do every holiday. Like, if I had to travel across the country for every single holiday, that would probably drive me crazy. So, I understand that. For sure. Let's see. Also, thank you for the head pats. I'm sorry, I keep being too zoomed in, so you can't see the head pats. But thank you for the sippy check. I do need to take a sippy. Water sipped. And also thank you for the stretchy. I will do that as well. Ugh. Thank you very much for the care package, friend. I'm stretching my arms out beside me. I know you can't see it because I don't have full tracking or anything. But I'm stretching my arms out to the sides, and then I will lower them slowly. Lovely. I love a good stretch. And I hope that all of you guys did a little stretchy alongside me. Oh, thanks for the head pats. Yay! See? Now you can see them. I keep being too zoomed out for them, but I'm zoomed out enough. Or too zoomed in for them, but I'm zoomed out now. Yay! Meow, 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 meow. The head pat is so good. Do you like how the hand just, like, apparates from absolutely nowhere? I like how the hand comes from nowhere. I do like the silly little Live 2D head pat where it's like the animated GIF head pat. I think that one is still really cute. But I do think that, like, the invisible head pat where the hand invisibly coming down is awesome. Oh. Meow Meow sleeping in a perfect circle, by the way. Classy Ramen says, your model is so adorable when you say yay. Yay! It's because my mouth is fucking huge. Ah. My 3D model's mouth is massive. But I don't necessarily hate it. I think it's kind of fun. Let's see here. I haven't showed any Meow Meow pictures in a hot minute. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture of her because she's covering her she's covering her eyes with her paw. Hold on. Okay, I took the pictures. And I'm gonna send them in the Discord because she has she's covering her little eyes with her paw, and it's so freaking cute. And everybody needs to see it. Okay, let me see. Discord server, pet pics. Oh, Mephisto sent pet kitty pictures. Yay! Okay, now I'm sending the Meow Meows. Meow Meows sent. Okay, if you guys, actually, speaking of the oh shit, sorry, I just beat the shit out of my mic. If you guys were here for the first time and you did not know about my Discord server, I spelled Discord wrong. I do have a Discord server. I always send pictures of my cat, and I do my best to be as chatty there as possible. So, if you would like to see the Meow Meow pictures that I just sent to the Discord server, go ahead and check out the Discord server. Sai says, hey, yo, oh my god, Sai! Hi, Sai! It's good to see you, my friend. How are you? How was the release? It went really well. We had 30 people here to view the song release, and the song already has 100 views, which is more than I expected in the first day. I kept telling myself that if I get like 500 views in the first 6 months, I will be grateful, and that's just how it's gonna be. But I'm already at 100 views in the first day of release, so that's a lot more than I expected. So thank you all very much for viewing it. I appreciate you very much. Sai says, I'm alright. I have a couple of doctor appointments this week. I'm not looking forward to that. Oh no, that's the worst. I hope that you have a decent time for the doctor appointments at least, and that they're not too taxing on you. Hold on. Oh. I had to sneeze. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. I'm sorry. Okay, whew. I'm good. I sneezed. I'm alive. Oh, thank you, everybody. Bless you, sneezer. That's what we call a sneezer. Psycho Gamer Boy says, bless you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for the blessings.
Hello.
And also, Psycho Gamer Boy, thank you for the follow. Because you know what that means? We just hit 1,500 followers. So, I know that I've been plenty sappy this stream enough. So I won't get too into it, but 1,500 followers is more than I thought that I'd ever have. And I say that every time, but every time it keeps being more than I thought I would ever have. So thank you all very much for being here. You were all very kind to me, and thank you very much for hanging out with me. Psycho Gamer Boy says, did I just sign my life away? No, you're okay. This is a normal church. Though, you probably will, have a little nun obsession. I will say. So many mailings, you're right! There's so many mailings now. Yay! Wow! If it was your first time here today, actually, Psycho Gamer Boy, considering that you just joined, I also just released my first original song today. So if you did not know that this silly little nun thing sings, I just released my first original song, so please do check it out. Yay! Sai says, also debating which video game I want to start this week. It's between Xenogear and Jade Cocoon. I mean, I don't know much about Xenogear. But, I know, oh no, I was wrong. Tech like Xenoblade. I don't know anything about either of those games. But I hope you enjoy whichever one you decide to choose. Risen Frog says, VR Metal May? Yeah! It's my 3D model! Hello, Risen! How are you today, my friend? I hope that you are having a great day. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Oh, what? Hi! Eric said, love you so much, May. I'm happy for your first song. Thank you, Eric. Yay! I'm still very blessed that all of you liked it. I'm very happy, and I'm very glad that all of you liked it, and you hung out with me today. Psycho Gamer Boy says, no, I did not. I will check it out in a couple hours. It's 1:30 a.m. here, so I need to sleep. No worries at all, my friend. Then I pray that you will have a lovely night's sleep ahead of you. Eric says, I'll try to come back from lurk later. No problem at all, friend. I will probably be wrapping up in around 8 minutes here because I have to do my laundry, and shower, and then I'll probably relax, honestly. Because I'm very relieved now that the song is out, and I'll still be around. I'll still be in the Discord and stuff, but I'm gonna take a load off. Kind of. I still have to do laundry and stuff, but Do says, hi May, congrats on 15 followers. Do, did you see that I released a song? I made my first original song. Actually, I think I was in truckin' streams for a pretty long time. I think, like, back when I only had, like, 150 followers. So, Do has known me for a long time. I wanted to make sure that Do saw the song, too. Hi, Do! How are you, my friend? I hope that you've been doing well. I hope that things with your job have been going well. And I'm just glad to see you as well, my friend. Classy Robin says, does May wear fuzzy pants after showers? Pfft, you know the answer to that question. I'm a pants anti. And I actually hate the feeling of, like, wet clothes on my body. After I shower, I usually will, like, wear a robe for an hour when my hair's a bit drier. And then I'll put on clothes. Because I don't like the feeling of wet clothes. I don't think anyone likes wet clothes. Do says, I bet it's so good. I can't wait to hear it. I hope you think so. And I will be looking forward to seeing a comment on my YouTube video from you, maybe. Barry Ross says, wet socks are the worst thing ever. Oh, I agree. Absolutely. Ace the Raven Assassin said, I'm surprised you didn't pin the link to your song. You're right. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm gonna end stream in like 7 minutes anyway, but that's a good point. Shit. Fuck. I should have been doing that the entire stream. Shit. Oh, well. Classy Robin says, so no pants at all? Got it. I thought we all knew that. I'm a pants anti. I refuse to wear pants when I'm home. I have to be wearing no pants ever, or else I'm not satisfied. May will be in a bad mood if you have to make her wear pants. Which means whenever I'm at work, I'm in a bad mood because I have to wear pants. Let me see. Ace says, I mod me. I'm sorry, we're all stupid. We forgot. Bloof says, that would have been smart and the entire mod team missed it too. It's okay. Nobody was thinking about it. We were all too excited together. And I think that's a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful and a wonderful thing. And also, thanks for the CP check, Zio. Yay! What about fuzzy socks? If you think I'm not wearing pants on my lower body, you think I'm gonna wear socks? Hell no. I refuse to wear socks at home. I don't, unless it's really cold. If it's like really cold outside, then I will wear the fuzzy pants, fuzzy socks combo. But I refuse to wear socks or pants at home. How dare I constrain myself? The piggies and the leggies, they gotta be released. Brown says, socks are brutal at home during the summer. It's just too hot here. I think we just live in too hot of a place. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But okay, my friends. I have a lot of shit I gotta do still. I'm not letting you go quite yet, but I will take a look and see who to raid you guys out to today. So, I'm gonna take a little quick look at my following here, see who is streaming. Meow, 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 meow. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? One of my beloved friends is going to stream today. Then, I think I will raid you guys out to one of my beloved besties. Her name is Rabbit Cordials. I've known her for, like, dude, like 15 years. Dude, like 15 years. We've known each other for a very long time. I'm 27, so probably like 14 years. I think I met her when I was like 13 or 14. So I've known her for a very long time. She's a very wonderful person. She's just going to be yapping and drawing, and I think that's a nice vibe to raid you guys out to. Gamer says, I know who I'm dumping to after. Fair enough, my friends. Ah, yay! Thank you very much for the follow, Kumizoko. I apologize that you're coming in right as I'm ending my stream, but I do stream 4 nights a week, so you will see me again very soon, I hope. If it was your first time here in the stream today, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, or Saturdays, and Sundays. So you will always see me at least 3 days a week. Kumizoko says, I always do this. I'm sorry, Kumi. I'm sorry. But you will see me again very soon. I'm pretty good about keeping my schedule unless I got, like, sad. But that's not often. I'm a workaholic, so I'm here often. Just not this Tuesday. Not this Tuesday because it will be Church IT Tech's birthday, but I promise I am always here at least 4 days a week. If I can help it. I just released my first original song today, so if you can, please do consider checking out my first original song. Please drop it a like. Please drop it a comment if you liked it. It would mean a lot to me. I would love it if as many people as possible saw my first ever original song, because I've been working very hard on it for like the last 8 months, however fucking long ago August was. It's been a long time coming, and it would mean the world to me if as many people as possible could watch the song. Bloof sent the link over to my AdvancedGG. I am an official partner of AdvancedGG, and I also have my very own waifu cup on the site. So if you would be interested in that kind of thing, do check out my page on AdvancedGG, AdvancedGG/MetalMay, and use the code PRAY for 10% off of any of your orders. You can also check out my YouTube channel in general for covers. I have a throne where you can give me little things from time to time. It was my birthday month, but don't gotta worry about that, because my birthday month is just about over now. And I also have a merch store, but in case that you cannot afford getting merch for yourself, I do regular giveaways of my own merch as a way for me to give back to my community. I'll be doing it all year, and I just released a brand new merchandise set, so if you want to support me in other ways other than subscribing, there's my merch store, where you can pick up something nice for yourself, or getting some yummy flavors on AdvancedGG, where you can use the code PRAY for 10% off. MGamer says that means the punishment wheel goes away again. That means I'm fucking free! Yay! I'll be free of punishments. Thank fucking God. Brayra says lots of W's recently. Amazing work, May. Thank you. I truly do work so fucking hard. MGamer says, oh, come on, it wasn't that bad. You're right. Some of the punishments were not that bad. But all in all, it's been an absolutely fantastic birthday month. Again, I'm so grateful that so many of you came out to watch the release of my first original song. It means the world to me. If you weren't here, I fucking started crying and everything. Because I'm a baby. But I'm so grateful for all of you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being my little mailings, because you have an official name now, my little mailings. And I'm just grateful, and I love you guys so much. I will raid you guys out to Rabbit Cordials. As I said, she's a close friend of mine. I've known her for like 14 years. And, yeah, I will see you guys soon. Once you hit to Rabbit Cordial's channel, go ahead and let her know that the nun sent you. You can go ahead and copy this nun raid message, or use the nun emote as many times as you would like. Mailings may unite! Mailings may unite! But anyways, my beloved friends, I will see you guys again soon. If you did not hear me before, I do stream 4 nights a week, so you'll see me again very soon. Bye, guys! I'll see you later! Thank you so much for coming out and watching my original song. I love you guys so much. Thank you. I'll see you again soon. Bye. See you later. I love you guys, and thank you for being here. I truly do love you all so much.
Hello.
Thank you all again for being here, and I am so grateful. I will see you again soon. So, I love you. Mwah. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.